everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I don't know if this is real, but thanks for the $10 Sound Horizons. Could you shout out to my friend Nick Gurr? Oh, okay. You got me. He's a huge fan of yours since the Stern days. Nicholas Gurr. Yeah.
This is not a place where you come and around and do this outside my apartment, you. You just want your ass whipped, don't you? You want me to open the door and put my foot in your face, don't you? I'll give you 5 seconds. You better get that video off my screen. 1, 2, 3.
You. Who are you? I'm a Uber Eats delivery. 44117. Go. So, did you see a zebra? No. Okay, just you. To your delivery. Thank you. No, he didn't see a zebra. I just asked him. He said no.
Frank
Pellegrino.
I go Greeno. Come on, man. Yeah, it might be Grino, though. Okay, fair enough. He might have a new name for our show. I guess it's our show.
Yes.
And it would be Opie and the Starches, $4.99 on Super Sticker Friday.
Tremendous. That's a $5 song.
The Star Wars Lego set Death Star. But can he chug a sparkling water and not burp? Oh my gosh. What do I do?
Turn it off, Gladys. Turn it off. Turn it off. Take me home. Take me home. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't realize you're my babysitter. Wow, are you okay, Michael? I was just this is a safety thing. No, we.
Hello, boys and girls. It is Sunday, April 2nd, the day after Trans Visibility Day. I hope all of the trans became visible yesterday. It is Sunday. It is SimpCast. Good to see you all here. I got a bunch of exciting stand-up shows coming up. I'm heading to Pete Davidson land. Yeah, this is a perfect song to talk about going to Staten Island. Ooh, yeah. This Friday, April 7th, I'll be headlining the Reef in Staten Island. That's the Reef at Paradise Island. Man, sounds like the kind of place you could get a tan, but it's not. It's Staten Island. I will be there with Keanu Thompson. Should be a great show. Then I'm going to be in Jersey Saturday, April 8th. That's this Saturday, technically. At Tiff's Ale House in Morris Plains, New Jersey, with my buddy Keanu Thompson. Then we got Vegas. We got the Geeks and Gamers Friday Night Tights meetup on Wednesday, April 27th. I have been looking forward to this Vegas trip for a long time. We got that meetup, and then the following night, Thursday, April 27th, we'll be at the Space. I'll be there with Lila Hart, Keanu Thompson, maybe a couple more guests, TBA, but that'll be a banger of a show. The tickets are flying for this Vegas show, so you better get them now, because who knows if you get a late show or not. Then we're going to Dallas. We got Hyenas Friday, May 5th, and Saturday, May 6th. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Come see me, Lila Hart, Keanu Thompson, and Alex Stein will be popping in on these shows, and I'll be doing some appearances at the Blaze that first week of May as well. Then I'll be in Richmond, Virginia, headlining the Sandman Comedy Club Wednesday, August 9th. And we got Anime Matsuri, August 10th through the 13th. SimpCast will have a panel and booth at the convention, and I'm headlining that same weekend, Friday, August 11th, at the Secret Group in Houston. Get your tickets now if you know you'll be at Anime Matsuri. It's always good to have a plan, things to do, and the show should be over, 8:30, 9 o'clock. You can still go out and have a whole night. Yeah. Ooh, soothing elevator music. We're pulling up the map of the Vegas show just so you guys can see. I don't get to do this too often, where I brag about how many seats I'm selling. No. Look at this. So you don't even have to worry. You're clearly out of the roasting zone here. I mean, there is that one dark blue seat left right there for a bad boy with no friends. No. You can sit in the back. I won't even see you. I won't even know you're there. I definitely won't make fun of you. Get your tickets now. Come see me and Lila and Keanu at the Space in Vegas. It's going to be an awesome show. ChrissieMayr.com for tickets. Also, by the way, Monday, tomorrow, is the Wet Spot on Compound Media. I don't know if I talk about that show often enough with you guys. I want to make sure I'm cross-pollinating everybody. But tomorrow on Wet Spot at 7 p.m. Eastern on Compound Media, we're going to have Taylor Nicole, I think Gigi Dior, Madeline Moon, Rich Carucci. Always a nice blend of adult film stars and comedians. So check that out. Yeah, a lot of fun. Podcast guests coming up next couple of weeks. Some big guests. So stay tuned, y'all. I am recovering after my YouTube strike. I am coming back with a vengeance. Yep. But you know what? It's time to bring in some ladies for you to simp for. We're all coming in late today, late and gay. But you know who is here on time? My good friend. Ooh. Speak your mind and have some fun. We all want some more. Thanks, Vic. Welcome, Lila Hart.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Lila. I'm so excited for Vegas.
Oh, me too. It's going to be so much fun.
Fantastic. Yeehaw. Yeah. We want to go maybe shooting guns somewhere in Texas. We're talking, we got a group chat for that going.
Have you ever shot a gun?
Yes. Have you?
Yes, it's very hard to do.
I am imagining you like a cartoon. You shoot a gun and then you project backwards like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
The last time I shot a gun, I think I was like 16. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while, but my dad used to teach gun safety courses.
Wow. Okay. Did he teach to you guys growing up?
Mm-hmm. And the one rule that I remember is don't ever point your gun at anything you don't intend to shoot.
Ooh,
Only point your gun at something you intend to shoot. That's it.
that's really good advice. Yeah, always handle it like it's loaded. Same rules apply for guns, penises, dads. My dad was always loaded growing up. It's gross making this about my dad right away. Yeah, I think I might want to maybe not drink. I know people are giving things up for Lent. I'm behind to give something up for the start of Lent, but I'm thinking of like, ooh, could I go a month without drinking?
You could do
Who
it.
knows? Really?
Chrissie,
Okay.
you can do it. I haven't had a drink all year.
What?
I know. Isn't that funny?
But it's April.
I know. I haven't had a drink all year.
Don't you start getting like, you know?
I'm just raw dogging life.
You are. You're just out here feeling every feeling.
But look, I got a lot of drinks with me right now. I've got my pear juice.
You have Mama Chia. You have, what is that?
This is pear juice.
That looks like a glass of cum. Eric must be tired. He's exhausted.
It's pear juice. It's delicious. I got pear juice, pineapple juice, vanilla spice tea. It's my positivity. And then this Mama Chia.
It's a flavor explosion over there. Are you drinking? They say drinking various juices and fruits makes your down there taste better. Is that part of this decision?
I don't know about all that. I just like juice.
Okay. Oh, I'm the weird one. All right.
But yeah, so you're gonna give up alcohol for a month? Maybe like after Vegas.
Oh, true. Right. Because I can try to give it up. And then Vegas is gonna happen. You know, Vegas, you don't do Vegas. Vegas happens to you. Really. So, but I shouldn't feel like, oh, I'm live. Oh, I'm like SimpCast is when I feel like I need to drink. Monday nights I feel like I have to drink at Compound Media because it's like there's all the fans there hanging out, and I feel like I'm hosting and entertaining. So I usually I grab like a box of spiked seltzers, or one of the fans will grab a box of spiked seltzers, and then before the show we're at the bar, after show they're at the bar. But I could just have seltzer.
Yeah, like a seltzer, a spiked one. Or maybe a Budweiser. Or
a Bud Light. Greg was trying to convince me that Dylan Mulvaney was tricking everyone into thinking that she was represented by Bud Light. He was like, yeah, you should tell everybody it's a joke. And I was like, I don't really think it's a joke. I don't think he would joke about that. Like, because it was several tweets. It was like, well, first it was like, vote for me, because Dylan was like surrounded. There's like a bunch of Bud Lights, and like he was in the bathtub. It was pretty icky. I was wrong. This is one of the rare times that Frank is wrong, so I'm really reveling in it. Like, I'm really gonna stretch this out as long as I can. But yeah, but I said in my tweet earlier today, I'm like, Dylan better stay the hell away from my spiked seltzers, because I don't want to have to not buy those, you know? A list was going around of all the things, of all the brands that I guess support Dylan, to like, you know, to not for people to not buy them. So it's like Bud Light. Well, it's not just Bud Light, because that's Anheuser-Busch, which they own probably many drinks. So drinks. You know what? Speaking of beer, announcement soon. Oh yes. I have a big announcement. Not now.
We'll wait.
In a little bit. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for people to collect.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a couple of.
You know, I went on the Bud Light booze cruise.
You did?
Yeah. In like 2000. It was in 2012.
What was that?
It was a booze cruise to the Bahamas, and I saw Brad Paisley perform on a private island. And then they gave
Island?
They gave out unlimited Bud Lights.
Whoa, maybe that's what happened to Dylan. Maybe that explains everything. Ooh, Justin Lingle. Member milestone message. Yo, I got paid today, so I'm going to be buying some of your merch, Chrissy. Yep. Woo! And the filing cabinet shirt. Wow. Good. I think only 2 people have bought the filing cabinet shirt. Is that really how it looks? in person. Either that's a terrible photo or we got to redo this shirt design. Maybe we should do a gray filing cabinet. Thanks, Robert. You're the best.
Robert's the best.
You're the
I
best.
love Robert. Hi, Robert.
Inside the filing cabinet is all the secrets. Russell Hall, you should reach out to Hog Kitty and have him it on. Who is Hog Kitty?
The tranny that was in the intro. But it's not a real trans.
Oh, yeah. I'm just pictures of cats come up when I search for that. Yeah, I mean, does anybody know them? I'll have anybody on. David Lowe. Lila is freaking adorable, and Chrissy looks even more gorgeous than usual. Thank you, David. Wow. Somebody wants to get on my good side. Oh, Robert Lowry, bad photo. Okay, it's a bad photo. Okay, good. I go back and forth between being like, I'm going to boycott all the brands associated with Dylan Mulvaney. I go back and forth between feeling that way and going, you know what? I think they're just trying to piss us off. Like, I think the powers that be just want us constantly either afraid or pissed off. They don't want us happy, thriving, peaceful, calm, enlightened. You know what I mean? Putting things together.
Yeah, and I also think that, love Dylan, hate Dylan, however you feel about Dylan. Gotta say, this person, she is pretty damn good at marketing, because my goodness, they are just everywhere. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. I cannot escape Dylan.
No one can. This must
he's probably like swimming in money.
Dough. Like literally Scrooge McDucking right now. Bud Light partners with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney for March Madness. This isn't a parody. Yes, they were announced as this latest spokesperson for Bud Light in a pair of videos that were attacked. Guys, the word attacked is really get thrown around. It's almost like people are equating it with actual violence. The trans activists revealed on Saturday that the beer company sent packs of Bud Light featuring the influencer's face as a way to celebrate the 365 days of girlhood milestone that Mulvaney recently reached. Wow, that went by really fast. I feel like it's been 1,000 days of girlhood for me personally. Happy March Madness. Just found out this had to do with sports and not just saying it's a crazy month. In celebration of the sports thing, Bud Light is giving you the chance to win $15,000. That's not even enough for a fucking fake penis surgery. Share a video with the Easy Carry contest for a chance to win. Good luck, Bud Light partner, Mulvaney wrote on Instagram. Another video featured Mulvaney in a bathtub drinking Bud Light beer as part of the campaign. Why am I getting... cross it? I like that this is my targeted ad that I'm getting. Things are really looking up for me. I think I'm making more of the right decisions if this is what's coming up. The announcement was met with backlash, with Twitter users describing the ad campaign as another attempt to push gender propaganda. Conservative commentator John Cardillo wrote, "Who the hell at Bud Light thought it was a good idea to make a grown man who dresses like little girls their new spokesperson? Brands have to stop listening to their woke creative teams to get in touch with their consumer demographics. Might genuinely be the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life," the Spectator contributing editor Stephen Miller remarked. Townhall.com columnist Derek Hunter joked, "Bud Light, the groomer of beers." Message to conservative families from Bud Light seems to be, "We will encourage and even celebrate the erasure of men and women along with all the values you care about. They've gone totally woke. Will you ever spend your money with them now?" Director Robbie Starbuck tweeted. This isn't a parody. Dylan Mulvaney is now the face of Bud Light. Journalist, they're calling him a journalist. Ian Miles Chong similarly wrote. Conservative radio host Eric Erickson wrote, "Is the Bud Light thing an April Fool's joke? I mean, it is trash beer, but given the constituent demo of Bud Light drinkers, it seems like a terrible marketing thing." And this makes me not want to buy from Kate Spade anymore. I'm just like, all right. Let's just go back to TJ Maxx where it's safe. Just days prior, Mulvaney announced a partnership with Kate Spade. Isn't that funny? Didn't Kate Spade unalive herself?
Yeah, she's dead.
Celebrating the first day of spring, Kate's probably rolling in her grave right now. Mulvaney gained notoriety after interviewing President Biden on transgender issues in October. During the interview, Biden revealed that he does not believe states should ban gender-affirming health care. I don't think any state or anybody should have the right to do that as a moral question and as a legal question. I just think it's wrong, Biden said. Actress Drew Barrymore also interviewed Mulvaney, which led to the actress kneeling and hugging Mulvaney in solidarity. You know what you can do in solidarity, Drew? You can chop off your tits, because until then, how do we really know you're truly for the cause?
You know what? Maybe you should invite Dylan on SimpCast and he can explain himself.
You know what? That's a great idea.
Let's invite him on.
Who knows Dylan? Who has any contacts? Let me see. Do I even follow him on Twitter?
You should invite him.
Yeah. Do you think he would actually come on?
Yeah. Why not?
I gotta work on my my Dylan impression. Oh boy, love ya, love ya,
love ya,
love ya. Actually, that's a really good idea. I should do a Dylan impression, because it's just uber dramatic. I'd have to do like high crazy eyebrows, and just have to draw like a more of an angular contour. Sam Tripoli knows him.
Sam,
Whoa.
get us in contact. We've got some questions, Dylan.
I don't think Dylan would stoop to this level, like stoop to the level of SimpCast. But if he is trying to get people to think he's a girl and like truly be simped for, because wasn't that a problem? He was saying like nobody wants to kiss him, or like he's not getting a lot of smooch volunteers.
Not enough Bud Light. They need to drink more of it.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I wasn't making this up. This is real. Okay. This is going to be... Oh, what did you bring up here, Frank? Or did I bring this up?
I did.
Is this new or old?
Gosh.
It's coming back around.
What is this?
Okay. Oh! It's a dad and a dad. And the dad. Oh, it's a little couple. Oh, yeah. Like, and there's a thing.
What is
baby.
Dylan doing with his legs?
Giddy up. It's a Cotton Eye Joe. It's a cowboy. Okay.
Hold the fuck on.
It's a dad and a dad. And the dad. Oh, it's a little couple. Oh, yeah. Like, and there's a thing. There's a baby. A baby. Oh, giddy up. It's a Cotton Eye Joe. It's a cowboy. Okay.
What?
Oh, it's a dad and a dad. And the dad. Oh, it's a little couple. Oh, yeah. And
okay.
There's a baby. A baby. Oh, giddy up. It's a Cotton Eye Joe. It's a cowboy. Okay.
It's charades.
Okay, it's emoji charades.
It was awful.
What better person to do charades than Dylan Mulvaney?
Oh man, I just can't. You know what's crazy? It's like not a day has gone by this year where I feel like his name hasn't popped up on my feed somehow, some way. You know?
Yeah.
You know what the craziest thing too that's really funny about this? All Dylan would have to do is be like, "Oh, I've changed my life around and I'm no longer, I don't feel like I belong to the left anymore and I'm a man now." And then he could just jump on the right side.
He could run for president, basically.
Yeah.
He could go from a gay liberal dude to really a conservative woman. I mean, he's like closer to that.
Yeah, he could just do anything. Everybody knows who he is.
Uh-oh. Okay. What is this based on?
Hey, can you call your mom and ask if we can play mermaids?
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Can you call your mom and ask if we can play mermaids?
First of all, it doesn't matter if it's Dylan or someone else. Like, if I see someone in a video and they're in a location like this, I'm going to be immediately triggered and angry.
Like, that looks like a cool place.
This is the most gorgeous place ever. I'm never going to be able to afford to go to a place like this.
No, you are.
Dylan's living it up.
You're gonna be sent there on your private jet soon. So
that's a screensaver place.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. Let's go.
me and Frank were watching, for some reason last night, videos of like really expensive houses. And there's this one in Colorado that's like $72 million. And it was like, heated driveway. And like, you're like, for a while, you're like, wow. And then I was like, oh, I'm getting angry.
Oh, that's so funny. It's okay. You know, I used to go hiking on Runyon Canyon.
Oh, yeah. I went there once.
And when I would get to the top of the hill, okay, and it'd be early in the morning, I'd be the only person there. I would get to the top of the hill, and then I would envision myself like accepting like some sort of award or like doing a big performance or something. And I would get so like into it that I would cry because it felt like it was actually happening.
That's called faking it till you make it.
And then I would walk down from my hike and be like, oh my God, see, it's like I did it, but I didn't actually do it. But I felt the feelings.
Wow.
So
does achievement even really matter? Because it's just about feeling. Do we even need to do anything? Can we just, that's what the metaverse is all about.
Chrissy, you can, you know, we can manifest these things in our mind or something. I don't know.
You know what's crazy, Lila, is I used to be so into manifesting. I used to talk about that shit every day. Like my 20s, I had an entire bookshelf. Every single book in the bookshelf was some version of manifesting, The Secrets. I even still have some of them here. Super Attractor, everything basically by Gabrielle Bernstein. Everything like live the life you want now. And it's funny, the time in my life when all I read were those kind of books was the time in my life that I was the most impoverished. Like it was the time like that I was the most broke. So I don't know. Maybe I've manifested where I currently am.
Well, you know what, Chrissy, anytime I get like feeling like, oh, I should be doing more or this or that, I think about my 20-year-old self who would like cry herself to sleep every night, was really struggling in so many areas of my life. And I'd be like,
the French bride costume. Yeah.
That version of me, that version of Lila would be so freaking be like so happy with my life.
Right.
I'd be like, whoa, you've got 3 cats and a husband and a house. That's so cool. Whereas, like,
that's
you know,
true.
Sometimes we get so, Eric says this all the time. Happiness is a treadmill. It's not a destination. You just got to keep going, keep walking, keep getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happiness is like one of those wheels you buy for your cat, and then the cat just refuses to get in.
So funny.
Oh my God, NVIDIA, no, you should not have. Here's April's donation to the candle fund. Thank you, NVIDIA. NVIDIA, by the way, bought for me this epic Chrissie Mayr podcast sign. It's my favorite thing ever. And we screwed it into the wall, so now it's permanent.
See, look, Chrissy, you have a podcast sign. Wow.
Wow. You're right. I think if I would have told my 20-year-old self, like, guess what? You're gonna be able to pay rent every month. I'd be like, what? Shut your mouth. Yeah. It's exciting. Yeah, or at least if I had told my 20-something-year-old self, like, hey, one day you're just not gonna be in debt. Like, I'd be like, you're full of shit. Manifesting, which push-ups. Not like that.
Hello, push-ups.
Hello, push-ups. Cecil says, I'm manifesting a Dylan into my life. I deserve it. You do, Cecil.
Yeah. Hi, Cecil.
I have an unheated driveway like an animal. Yeah, only animals have unheated. That is kind of cool to never have to shovel snow, but that's also what's kind of exciting. That, like, I kind of like shoveling, like scraping snow off my car because it's like I have a car that I have to scrape snow off of. I'm going places, you know.
There's this guy on Instagram that I follow, and he like makes these videos where he'll take like TikToks of like super rich people, and then he'll play that TikTok, and then it'll switch to him, and he's like, "But you're a brokey, so you'll never get to experience this." And it's so funny.
That's sad.
And no, it's like it's really. I don't remember his name, but he did this one which the people they bought ice cream lids like that had it was supposed to go on top of the ice cream, and it has like a code on the ice cream so that other people in your house don't eat your ice cream.
Yeah, right. That would never work.
But I also just feel like that's just like that's how you're just buying shit to buy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like do you really need an extra lid for that, or could you just like put it in the back of the fridge?
Yeah. Sometimes when I notice like, oh, I'm buying shit to keep other shit in, that's when you know. You're like, oh, I could have just thrown out the shit, and then you wouldn't need to buy the container to hold the shit, to hold the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where, well, when I was living in my apartment in Queens, and I just started collecting stuff that was free. Like if something was free, I would be like, oh my God, I must have it, which is what sometimes people refer to as hoarding. But there was a time where I had furniture covering every wall of my room because I was just like, wow. And then at one point, Frank was like, I think the furniture it feels like the furniture is attacking us. Like, and then I would try moving the furniture around and it would be worse. It would like cut the room in half. And it took me a while to realize like, no, you just need to put some things out on the curb. You just have to have like less things. Deranged lunatic. Lila, you look like queen of the ball.
Ooh, thank you. Where am I going? What kind of ball is it?
I like your shirt. It's giving me vibes of like 90s, almost like the remember the baby tee era? Remember baby tees? They were popular in like middle school, high school.
Well, okay, isn't it cool how all the stuff that was like popular when we were in middle school is coming back? I like that area of clothing. When I go to Target and I see all the cute stuff, it reminds me of middle school.
I wish I had saved some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm Googling baby tees and actual babies are coming up. That's not what I want. Okay, yeah, this is what I mean. Like just shirts that are too short for you. But you can't really get away with them. I mean, I can't really get away with it now because then it'd just be like, hey, nice stomach. Yeah, it'd be like this.
Oh, see, that's like perfect for me because I have a really short torso. So that's just a regular shirt.
Okay, yeah. And sometimes it would have like a ruffled edge at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what this thing is. It's a short shirt for like a regular person. But for me, it's like, that's a shirt.
Baby tees. That's when you're late. That's when your period
Marshall!
is late. Marshall! Kramer!
Oh, I love Marshall.
I love Marshall too. Ooh, Ghost Crusader gifted 5 Chrissie Mayr memberships. Yay! Thanks, Ghost Crusader. I need to hook up my sound effects buttons. Ruben Christopher Haynes. Chrissy, I got the blue dot seat for the Vegas show. Wow! For the Bad Boys. So excited to see the show. Everyone you need to see Chrissy and Lila live. It will make you feel good about the state of comedy today. Love you. Oh my God, love you too, Ruben. Ruben now works as an OMG journalist. He works at O'Keefe Media Group.
Wow.
Yeah. See, the Bad Boy seat is taken.
Wow.
Ooh. I wonder who else is at that table.
Other bad boys.
Other bad boys. See, we need to have, what number seat is that? We need to like beef up table 30. We can't have this one person sitting by themselves. But you know what? He chose the middle seat, which makes me think he's open to making friends.
Yeah.
Like if he had just chosen to the side, it's like, okay, I'm just here.
No, he wanted no one to sit next to him.
He wanted no one to sit next to him? You think that was an antisocial move?
Yeah.
So he's open to he's open to right, because now a party of 3 is gonna avoid that table. So maybe that guy's an asshole.
Who are you?
Who are you? That's what I want to know. Who are these people sitting in the back? It's like it's gonna be Simon Cowell. It's gonna be some talent scouts sitting in the back there. This is fun. What are porch seats? Do you think that's a raised balcony? Okay.
Have you performed here before, Chrissy?
Never been. I think it's is it a music venue?
You know what? I did comedy one time in Vegas, and I performed at this show, and Flavor Flav was there. Flavor Flav.
No.
Yeah.
Was he wearing his big
Yeah.
costume?
He was. Flavor Flav.
How does he wear that for every outfit?
I don't know, but he was really nice. He said
was
I
nice.
was funny, and I thought it
Wow.
was cool to see him.
That's
But
a big deal.
it was like a kind of like a bar show, but Flavor Flav was there.
Did you know what is Flavor Flav short for?
I don't know. Do you?
Flavor.
Flavor. Good one, Frank. Oh my goodness. I've only performed in Vegas. I think it was called the Strat. Oh, yeah, it's in the Strat. I think it's actually called LA Comedy Club, but it's in Vegas. Actually that's a stupid name to call a club in Vegas. Like, why would you call it another city?
And the last event that I was there for was for Stripper Con.
You were at Stripper Con?
Mm-hmm. So my friend Sassy Cassie is the world's smallest stripper. So she was there, like she had a booth and a table. So I was there at the table with her.
Wow. You were there to make her look even smaller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
That's awesome.
I'm a giant next to her. She's 2'10". I'm 4'6". So.
Yeah. You could mess her up. Do you have? Were you saying before you had a little person convention coming up?
Yes, LPA in Austin.
LPA,
Little People of America. I'm so excited to go.
What about LLP, Libertarian Little People of America? Is there a subsect?
Maybe there should be. That's funny. But I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be in Austin. It's gonna be so great.
Wait, when is that?
It's in July.
In July.
Yeah. Maybe we could perform at Cap City.
Yes, maybe definitely get back on InfoWars or something like that.
Yeah, InfoWars. You should host InfoWars again. That was really fun.
That was one of the best days of my life. And inadvertently, like one of my most triggerable tweets, the one from the desk, where I said my stripper name is Sandy Hook. Alex Jones recognized that I am gay. All right, it doesn't change my love for you, Alex. I'm queer. Isn't that the same thing? Who cares? Oh my God. Yes. Speaking of gay, we'll let her get herself together. This completes our squad for Vegas and Dallas. It's Keanu Thompson.
Hi, my friends. I'm so sorry I'm late. Hi, I miss you guys.
I'm so excited to see you in Vegas and Dallas.
This is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
I'm excited too.
You
it's
guys.
gonna be a hoot.
I
haven't booked my flights at all. Oh wow, I love that you are doing your makeup on the stream.
We're making it a makeup stream. I didn't want to be any later than I already am. So I got back from
Wait,
this is to me. No.
Oh no.
I got
you
back
look amazing with no makeup. I've never seen that's how you know you're a fucking confident chick. You're like, yeah, I'll just arrive to the stream with zero makeup on and then just do it in front of everybody.
I had a long weekend.
That's big dick energy right there, Keanu.
Oh yeah, it hangs to the floor, Chrissy. Oh my God.
Without makeup, Keanu looks like a young Anna.
Honestly, it's just my eyebrows that need to be
You look like you just woke up. You look like a sleepy Keanu. You look like a cozy time cup of tea.
Rolled out of bed on my
slippers.
I was napping on my chaise. No, actually, I was napping.
I was sleeping in my cat tree.
In my cat tree, right? And then
Keanu is dating Gino Bisconti, and Gino owns this cat. Which is really a devil creature. It's most animals come around, but the one and only time I was at Gino's apartment before we were all getting picked up to go to this road gig in PA, the cat started immediately attacking my ankles and purse, and there was usually I'm able to charm just about any animal. This cat was not having any of it. The cat is
faint now because I've learned better, but the scars on my hands. So he's like, just see if she'll, give her. I give her food
People
every
are gonna
morning.
think that you're a cutter because she leaves permanent marks.
People, right? They're like, something's wrong with her. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's this devil cat. It's not my fault. It truly isn't. She has he found her in like a dumpster or something, so that's probably not.
She's so cute.
Look, she's not cute.
Oh no, she's not cute.
Scheming. She's constantly scheming.
Okay, she's cute, but she's like
She
she's
looks
only
really
nice to him.
confident. Like she knows she's in charge.
She's
a
a
bad
daddy's girl.
She's a daddy's girl.
She's an idiot's girl.
You know what I don't like about her? I know this is not her fault, but I don't like that she's only has coloring on her head.
I know
like,
you
nowhere
said that her
else.
coloring was very aesthetically displeasing, and I agree.
It is. It's very displeasing. There's
is.
nothing else going on her body.
Sometimes I'll just walk in the bathroom and she's just sitting there because she knows I have to pee. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. Look at him.
Let's just watch
Look at
Gino videos. Aw. Why is Gino always barefoot? That's his natural state. He's a hippie.
He's
he could be a
earthy.
hippie. I could see him being a hippie.
He's a more like homeless. Homeless with a home.
He's homeless with a home.
Yeah, he's homeless. He has a home, but he has like a homeless vibe. That's his deal.
He does have a homeless vibe, but that's good. That means he's low maintenance.
He's a raconteur.
Oh, look, she's so sweet to her dad.
He's
Yeah,
only
I know.
sweet to him.
Right. But
Everyone else could die and she wouldn't care.
I feed her every morning that I'm there, which is a lot. I feed her. She won't eat it until I leave.
Until you leave?
And then you know what else she does? Oh, sorry, I get confused. You know what else she does? She goes like this. We're sleeping. She goes like this with the painting on the wall.
She hits it
until we wake up, so that because she's hungry and she won't stop.
She's smart.
It's bizarre and getting worse. Yeah, so just her tail and her head have coloring.
That's funny.
Yes, she's weird.
Oh,
Oh.
she loves her dad.
I've literally never seen her. Every once in a while, she'll brush up against my leg. That's it, and make it look like an accident. But
it is really gay. This is extremely gay.
That is really.
He's taking selfies like the cat is a woman, like they're together in bed.
Let's see what he sent me today. I'll show you.
Oh
I'll show you our love texts. Every
I
time
like
see
how
him, I
all
get-
his videos looks like he's at the DMV ready to take a photo.
This was today.
Oh, wow, she looks fat there.
She's a big fat chunk. Yeah.
She's chunky.
I
she looks
actually
kinda cute there.
It's the weird thing. I can't believe I was wrong about the wheel. She actually does get on it, but I think it's just to spite me. To be honest with you.
Because she heard you say
She'll look at
never
me and she'll be
use
like,
that
"You
wheel."
said I couldn't do this, bitch," and then she'll be like, "Who has a cat wheel? Hi, Marshy Poo."
Marshy Poo.
He would have to have fans, Marshall.
Tomorrow is Gigi/Lindsay's birthday episode of Wet Spot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, Lindsay Sabadouche's birthday is Tuesday. I think the 4th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes.
We love
Kiana,
her.
what are your
We love
feelings? We love them. Kiana, what are your feelings on Dylan Mulvaney? Are you for or against?
I was listening to whatever that was. I'm not up to date on what that is. Who is that? Yeah. Dylan Mulvaney.
It's
It's
what?
not a person we know.
Let me pull up a who's who, because when you Google this person, this is what comes
Hi,
up. I
my
like
phone's
this
on
article.
Pornhub. Great.
Who is Dylan Mulvaney? 5 facts to know. And this is Pink Villa. So this is going to be very favorable.
Oh, it's the Drew Barrymore crawling around on the floor lady.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Dylan is only 26. Oh my
boy.
God. I thought he was like 36. Holy shit. Okay.
I just
Dylan
found
Mulvaney-
that so that whole, and I heard you talk about it. Like it was so pandering and strange and awkward, and I just got goose flesh from the whole thing. But other than that, I don't know anything about this person. So
apparently Dylan came out at the age of 4. Dylan transitioned during the pandemic, always knew of her identity. She confessed in an interview that she grew up in a very conservative family. When she told her mother at the age of 4 that she was a girl, her mother quickly told her, God does not make mistakes. Dylan was not sure if she had the options or resources to transition. Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black played a huge role in Dylan's journey. All right, we'll blame Laverne Cox. Befriending ER Fight Master when she saw them at UCB. Oh, wow. Boosted Dylan's confidence when Dylan met ER Fight Master. I've never heard of them. At an improv show at UCB. She was in awe of how confident they were and the I know who I am attitude. Dylan Mulvaney started transitioning during the pandemic. Wow. Okay.
That's actually not long. I know. I wasn't a friend. It was like a stage manager at a play. Let me say, she was a friend. We just like trolled her because she was like goofy and like a little nerdy. And she was like the stage manager in a play that we were doing in college. And all of a sudden, like I looked and she was like, maybe I shouldn't say the name. She was like going to go from Allison to I'm going to be Dominic now. And then she, I say she now because she changed her mind. She was like, I don't think this is for me, but she did the hormones, all that stuff. So like, it is confusing. Okay. I don't know, but how could you, I feel like if you know, you know, right?
Right.
Not to shit on her. Poor Allison.
We can shit on her. Yeah.
I know. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay, this is what I wanted to play. It was the Bud Light bathtub video. Da, 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 oh boy, she's in the tub. She's in the tub. Dylan Mulvaney is now getting paid $10,000 plus to be the face of brands, including Bud Light, Tampax, Kate Spade, KitchenAid, the Plaza Hotel. Well, you don't have to worry about me boycotting the Plaza.
That is brilliant of Bud Light, for Christ's sake. Oh my
Stella McCartney. Why do you think it's brilliant of Bud Light?
Because it's
talking
so
about
pandering. Oh my God. It's like, and now people that would never drink Bud Light or they're gonna look like very inclusive.
Do you think it's gonna be a net positive or a net negative? Like, do you think more people will drink Bud Light to support this, or will more people stop drinking Bud Light because
people that I would feel like the people that drink Bud Light probably no longer want to drink Bud Light because it's a drink.
I think they're going to drink it more.
You think it's going to be more?
Yeah.
Or maybe they're going to get a new audience, right? They're just doing the
get a new audience. And I think anybody who's drinking Bud Light is not just going to stop drinking Bud Light. If Bud Light's your go-to, you're probably just going to stay.
True, because it's cheap. You might move to a different, cheaper beer.
I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be very few people they'll lose, but there might be some people they'll gain. So.
And also, play it. It's kind of.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes.
Her makeup is better than mine. This is so bad.
I don't understand what's going on. So Dylan's just on hold the whole time. I mean, this is kind of funny.
I mean, it's cute.
I just don't know what's happening.
She's just living her life like it's golden.
Yeah. Woo. Honestly, if I had this many brand deals, I would be this happy too.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
I look like a low rent Dylan right now. Like,
oh my God, Keanu, yeah.
I have a. What the fuck?
Yeah, you could do Dylan cosplay. Like,
our group is the same size. Literally, I look I'm like,
oh my
God, Keanu. But it'll be a white
Keanu, this is happening. We're gonna write some Dylan scripts for you.
Oh my God, I am her. Oh my God,
you have to do this, Keanu, because you're lean, just like Dylan. Actually, yeah, you could probably wear the exact same clothes. No, don't do me. Do Canoe. Well,
Okay, play the music and then do the dance.
Ooh.
Hold
Ooh,
on. Let me
White
get a
Claw.
check.
Pretend it's a Bud Light.
There we go. I feel like this is your new direction, Keanu. Just start. Could you part your hair in the middle? Could you bear to do that?
Oh, let's do it right now.
Could you do a middle part? I know that's asking a lot.
Actually, no, because wait, my hair will lay weird, right? Let's try it. There are no rules.
Oh my God.
We need some more Dylan impressions. And I was gonna do one, but now you don't look like Dylan, but
I kind of do.
You could get yourself.
And I take that as a compliment. Dylan,
yeah,
you're out there. Maybe we're long lost twins separated at birth.
You could actually use all of the Tampax that Dylan has, just collecting dust in Dylan's mouth.
Absolutely.
Wow, we're watching a transition
I'm
here.
transforming.
Keanu is transitioning to trans.
I am transitioning once again.
Keanu, is it fair to say that you feel like you're becoming a woman now, that you're going to dress like Dylan?
I'm more womanly now.
Maybe you'll get a Kate Spade deal. Yeah, you know what you should do is out woman Dylan and go for all of Dylan's endorsement deals. What we need is competition.
All right, guys.
Carmen. Yeah, out the trans movement. You get it, Noodle. Beat them at your own game. What is the name of this track? It's called Synth Funky Dance. Is that what we saved it as? Oh, okay. So Frank downloaded this somewhere. This is usually the dance party song at the end of the SimpCast. No, I kind of like that song.
Put on purple. Am I Dylan?
Oh my God, you did it! You have a Tiffany's chain necklace? It will go over a little frame.
Gold necklace. It's the first purple top I saw.
You need a Bud Light can.
Well, I have a White Claw, but we're pretty much
your future, Keanu. I hope you're ready for your first day of girlhood.
I know. Maybe they'll stop calling me trans and Kevin Brennan.
Do your eyebrows a little bit crazier. Okay. Poke them up, and then look like you've had a facelift.
Okay, we'll
do
put
that.
On.
You know what you could do is you could probably tape your face back a little bit. You could use stretch tape.
I have some tricks of the trade here. We'll do ooh, I have tape too.
Yes.
Welcome to girlhood.
Don't even hide the tape. This is Trans Day of Visibility, Keanu. You have to be ready.
This is your day.
I am, I'm doing a lot for the trans community right now. What do you think?
I don't know that you're visible enough yet. I mean, you're getting there. You do need
we're going.
Send you a chain necklace.
No camera.
Ew, there was hair.
There you go. Yay.
Oh my
We're
God,
getting
yes. And you look kind of Chinese.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
We're getting there, people. We are getting there.
Yeah. Can you make your eyes look a little chinkier? Yes. Smizing it's called. Oh my God.
Horrific. Wait. Let's see.
Yeah, you need sort of a beard. You need to be fighting off a beard. Wow, can we talk about this wallpaper?
Wow.
Behind me? We're
Yeah.
doing flamingos.
It's like retirement chic.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. Are you really going to tape your face?
Oh, yeah.
Moving tape.
What the fuck else do we have to do? What else?
Just don't damage yourself. I mean, it's only tape.
She's a little teen.
You know what you could do, Keanu? You could contour an Adam's apple in.
That would. I'm gonna get
Just draw.
He's got pink wallpaper too, even.
Oh my God. Y'all are more the same.
I am her. Contact her.
That's what we were saying. We could get him on the show.
No, we could really be the same.
Can we could do Transcast.
All right.
You're kind of nailing this.
We'll contour a little bit. We'll call it like.
Yeah, contour an Adam's apple in.
Oh God. Not too much.
You know, it'd be so funny if Keanu's like trying to ironically look like Dylan, but then she ends up looking like way better. No.
No, exactly. Thank God it's probably no makeup. I need to be
I
like.
mean, there was a big face reveal, but really it was just like Dylan just had a facelift. Like
she's got a bigger arch than me on her eyebrows. Yeah, you know. We're good.
Yeah, kind of. And like you have to make it like it hurts to smile. Like it pains you.
Horrible.
Everything is painful. There you go. Yeah.
And say love ya.
Love ya.
Love you.
Love ya. There we go. Love ya.
Love you.
Oh, I love ya. She's got like almost like a Minnesota. Where's Dylan from originally?
Oh my gosh, Keanu, you could make the funniest videos.
Yeah.
Seriously.
With the perfect background, like love ya. And then have crazy eyes. And then yeah, it hurts to smile. Dude, Keanu, if you bought that Nick Mallet dress, the red one, you would look like a fucking ringer. You have to get like an exact same dress. Like if you somehow got this red dress,
that red one,
you would do this would be like amazing Dylan Mulvaney cosplay.
Pull up something in pink that she wears and wear their hair up.
Yeah, because she does like a Kate Spade, like a high neck, princess looking thing.
Need another photo.
There we go. Certainly there's got to be like an affordable version of this.
I'll wear it to your wedding.
Wouldn't
it be funny if I came to your wedding as her?
As Dylan? I think that would be great. And I could tell everybody that we have a celebrity appearance.
Oh my God, that's so insane.
Oh my gosh, Chrissy, Dylan actually came on the stream. Remember we said we wanted Dylan on the stream and now we have him.
We manifested it, Lila.
Yes, we did.
You know what would happen? I think we would all like probably end up loving Dylan because Dylan seems very charismatic. But I think
you know what?
Dylan's goal is to get filthy, filthy rich. I think that's the only thing Dylan cares about.
You know what? And then maybe Dylan would be like, you know what, Chrissy, like here's a Bud Light sponsorship for you and the SimpCast.
And then Dylan would be like, look, these right wingers, they're not all so bad.
I love them.
Yeah. They're pretty cool after all.
Yeah, and you know what? We have Dylan on the show right now. He's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask him.
That's funny. Cecil, only 26, and he already lived 90% of his life. I'm gonna send Cecil an invite. I think he's got some. You did? Oh, okay. He's got some spicy takes tonight. 26. That's a surprise to me. Maybe it's like being a public figure ages you. Leo Fisher, thanks for the super chat. Keanu. Oh, sorry. I'll do this when she comes back. Dylan makes me laugh. He is hilarious and evil. That one's Gino also. That's for Gino. Okay. The Diaz brothers ruined Cecil for all other men. Who are the Diaz brothers? I don't know. When is Chrissy's sponsorship for a lifetime of girlhood? Girl. Oh my God, you're really doing it. Holy shit. This is something Dylan would fucking wear.
Oh my gosh, this is
Oh my
amazing.
God, how do you already have a fucking Dylan wardrobe? Do you have a can of beer in your fridge, perchance?
All I have is White Claw.
White Claw's fine. But this is it's a super cute top. And you can probably wear that a multitude of ways.
This is incredible. Chrissy,
we're watching Keanu's day one of girlhood. Oh my God. And Zia's here. Zia, what do you think of this transformation that's unfolding?
Hi.
I love it. Hi. Oh my God, I love it. You look so freaking cute.
Keanu is transitioning to a girl.
I'm convinced already. Pre-op, I can already tell.
You are also post-op. Speaking of ops,
I am
post-op. Operations.
I am.
Post-operations.
Congrats on the boobs.
Wow, welcome Zia and her new boobs.
I have
to
boobs. They're so hard to see because I have to wear a sports bra for like 6 freaking weeks. So they're just like locked up all tight and squashed in there. But
are you happy with it though?
I am. I like them a lot. They're not healed. They don't look like how they're going to look in a few months. So it's hard. I just try not to obsess too much. I definitely, I joined this group on Facebook for girls who get
new boob club.
A boob club, yes, 100%. It's great.
I want to join a boob club.
You should join the boob club. It's
the
called
Boob Love Club.
It's called Bust Mob, and they're awesome.
Bust Mob?
Yeah, I love it. It's just like a bunch of ladies that are like getting either reductions, lifts, or boob jobs.
Oh,
mostly boob jobs.
I like that.
It is. Okay. You have to get approved to get in. And it's super fun.
Get approved.
You have to get approved. They have like moderators. It's awesome.
There's some dude on the other end, like just being like, not hot enough.
Maybe. He's like, she's a 6.
He's just a man. Yeah.
But then how did I get in? But it's great because they talk about the boob greed, and boy, they were right. Like I low-key am like, oh fuck, they're too small. I should have gone
boob
bigger. Boob greed.
Like no matter how big they are, you always want bigger.
You always want bigger. That's what it is. And like I didn't want them to look unnatural, and I do like them. My surgeon did an awesome job. Also, this is another thing that like going through the process is so interesting. Like you think that you just go in and you come out with boobs, but like that's not how it works. I mean, it kind of is, but there's so much more that goes into it. And the other thing too is like when you start off super petite and you don't have a lot of breast tissue and your skin isn't not that stretched to begin with, there's only so big that you can go during your first operation anyway. Like I've heard girls talk about, like especially when you're small, like I couldn't have really gone any bigger. Like whatever they can fit in there sometimes is all they can do for the first time until you stretch.
Do you think you will go bigger?
Maybe. I'm going to give it a year or two to really think about it and see how I feel about them, because they're going to change a lot. Like they're going to fluff out more, so they'll actually look a little bigger as they relax and drop into the pocket, and like your skin and your muscles relax around it. Yeah, they make a little pocket for it to sit in. So it's so. I'm telling you,
where's the boob
my
pocket?
mom had a boob club. You gotta you gotta do this exercise every day, which is nothing to me because I'm
no,
trans.
you have to grab your boobs every day.
You do. You have to massage them. I do like a little you do it every day. And it's so when you first get them done, a lot of girls, it'll be like up here on their chest. And it takes months for them to relax down and relax out and look like boobs. It's such a trip. It's weird. Mine didn't look boxy, but they looked kind of like cones.
Speaking of boobs, Brittany Venti has joined. Bimbo specialist. Venti. We're talking about Zia's new boobs. This is her first SimpCast with her new boobs.
Oh, you went through with it.
I did. I had it on the 13th. So it's just about 3 weeks.
Is it scary going under?
Honestly, that's what I was freaked out about the most. That more than anything, I was terrified of that because I'd only been under once before for my wisdom teeth, and I freaked out about it then. And I freaked out about it this time. But they were like, the nurses were so nice. The anesthesiologist was awesome. He was like so kind, so comforting. And he gave me an anti-anxiety cocktail that he just put into my IV. So I was high as a fucking kite before I went in there.
Yeah,
so I was all good. I had no nervousness. I was like, I feel great. And then I don't remember anything.
Do that, like to calm you down. I thought they just put you to sleep anyway. They're like, suck it up, go to sleep.
No, they're so nice. Like if you tell them you're nervous and you have some anxiety, they will 100%
What is that? Can I
help you
can I have whatever that is?
I
Like
don't know.
Yeah, what drug was it?
A Valium, probably, or like
Valium,
a
yep.
yeah.
They give you. I know
Calm the
Valium
women
was
go
in there.
down.
Yeah,
I used
it
to
was-
I used to sleep with an anesthesiologist. He was a major alcoholic, and I would be, and that's the most dangerous.
That's terrifying.
Profession. I was like, what are you doing now? He's like, I'm still drunk, gotta go to work. I'm like, you're an anesthesiologist.
Wow.
Yeah, anesthesiologists are a wild bunch. Oh my god, boob greed is real, by the way.
Right
What is
here.
boob greed? What is boob greed? You may have not heard the phrase boob greed before, but it's a real phenomenon. It's worth addressing, particularly that is if you're contemplating breast augmentation in the near future. If you've already made the decision, booked the appointment, and are eagerly anticipating how you will look post-surgery, you will no doubt have had plenty of valuable guidance and advice from your surgeon. In an ideal world, everyone would take this advice, but for some, their idea of what is right and the surgeon's ideas are not the same. The temptation to go too big in the first instance or to decide immediately after surgery you want them even bigger is now what is known as boob greed.
Yes.
How do you
It is a
choose the
real
right
thing.
size? When you attend the consultation at a reputable clinic to discuss augmentation options.
No, that sounds like mental illness to me. Like
It'll
it's
take
probably
into
some
account-
dysphoria.
Yeah, they take into account your current height, weight, body composition, breast shape, and size. They will take into account your lifestyle, proportions, and discuss your expectations before advising you on the best shape and size for you. Why do some women get boob greed? Every case is different. But one of the most common reasons for boob greed is that the patient's expectations were not managed properly during the consultation phase. Basing your expectations on how someone else looks or forgetting how you looked before are easy ways to bring on boob greed. I think most men have boob greed. Essentially, boob greed means that you've had your breast augmentation, think they're not big enough, and you want to do it again.
Yeah,
Why can
my
it become
mom,
a problem?
when they get in there too, my mom had a boob job and she wanted B's. She was an A like me. She wanted B's, okay? But she has a
She's
fat
like,
ass, but she's Italian, right? Like she's got a booty. So we walk in when like post-op and she's still passed out and the doctor said, we went a little bigger than she wanted. Because he did her boobs to match her ass. She has double B's. She ended up loving them, but like you saw, I don't know if you did that. And this was like, I don't know, I was in 8th grade or something. So, and it was South Carolina. I don't know if the rules are the same, but I think they're trying to make you look like
Stop, Anna.
Yeah.
We're talking about boob greed.
What?
We're talking about boob greed. Zia got new boobs.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Anna was one of the lovely gems who messaged me after I got them. She's like, I'm so happy for you. I was going to cry. I was all emotional after the surgery. I was like, thank you so much.
Did she tell you that she was supposed to send you a welcome pamphlet from the boob club?
That's what that was.
The recovery going? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. The first week was definitely the worst. And I didn't use any painkillers except for the first day. They gave me Oxy. But after that, I just used Tylenol. And so it was definitely like they were sore. Sleeping for the first couple nights sucked. But by, I want to say like day 5, it wasn't too bad. And by the second week, I was like feeling more normal. I think I also got sick though. I think because I had a slight fever and I had a cough.
Down.
Yeah.
Do you have
and
to
I had
sleep on your back still right now?
No,
too?
he told me
No,
this next
fine.
day I could sleep on my side. He was like, day 2, you can sleep on your side, but it hurt too much. So I've only just started sleeping on my
easy.
side
Okay.
now.
How do you
Yeah.
keep yourself? Because I'll try to sleep on my back, but then you wake up and you're like,
How do you sleep
keep
on your
yourself
back
from
and then
turning
you give
around?
up when you're like 75% through the sleep and then you just sleep on your side? That's what I do. I sleep like 75% on my back, then I'll inevitably wake up.
I
Yeah.
always wake up literally face down, like I'm doing a face down luge. Like
I think the pain, or after you get it done, the pain wakes you up. Like the first time I tried to go over on my side, I woke up and I was like, ow. And then I woke Nick up and I had to like go back on my back.
oh.
But it's not
What-
bad. Oh, sorry.
What kind of what is in it?
Saline or
silicone.
silicone?
I got cohesive silicone. It's like it's not liquid. If you cut into it, it's like gummy. It's like sticky.
Whoa. Did he
Ew.
cut open one of them to show you the inside?
He did, yeah. It really is
Wow.
like cutting open a gummy bear. Like it's just like it just like sucks back together.
And now they can't pop either. So
they can't pop.
Yeah.
They can like break open, and if they break open, they do have a lifetime warranty. So if they break open, they'll replace it for free, which is cool. But like, it doesn't leak because there's no fluid, so that's nice.
Oh well, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
What's the difference between saline and silicone? I know one's like salt water essentially, another one's the
Saline.
gummy, like you said. But like, what's the like appearance and feel difference?
So apparently I have felt both, and my grandma has silicone. I mean, not saline, sorry. And not that I
Grandma?
I bonded with my grandma over this, and then I found out more stuff about my grandma. So I'm talking to my grandma about my boob job because she was all excited for me. She's
That
like,
was the first implants ever.
I did it awake. She was fucking awake when she got.
I
her
wanted
boob
to
job.
see what they were up to.
Did you say awake? Awake?
Yes, she was awake, and she got it done. I think she was like 30 or something like that, and she got it done awake. She's 82 now. She never got them replaced, and we're having this conversation, and then I find out that she's been in the BDSM community for like 45 years.
Oh my gosh. I mean, wow.
She does phone sessions. I was like, all right, grandma.
She live streamed it.
Oh my God. Can we please get your grandma on SimpCast?
I feel like
I
I had
know.
to explain to her what OnlyFans was because I told her about it, and she was so tickled.
Like,
I
I've
loved
been
it.
doing
wonderful.
OnlyFans her whole life. Yeah.
She should have, right? Yeah, she's
Only
I feel like we should get her
grand.
on.
Only grams. Only grams.
Only grandmas.
People would be into that.
Dude, there's another girl that I am in like an OnlyFans group with, and she's maybe like 40s, I want to say, and her mom also has an OnlyFans. What?
People ask me if my mom has one all the time. I'm like, Mom, you should start one.
She should start one. She'd probably have fun and do well.
I think everyone should have one.
I agree.
Wow.
It's been a journey.
Mommy milkers. Thank you, real Black Betty.
I don't think that everyone should have one, especially if you're looking for a certain type of guy to marry, that you wouldn't want to like other girls' photos and simp for other girls. So that's like one of my reasons why I personally wouldn't do it. Like,
that makes sense.
Psychological effects aside from like men constantly nagging you and feeling entitled. But yeah, I wouldn't want to have it because I would feel hypocritical. Because like, think about it. Like if you're on OnlyFans, right? And you're like selling photos of yourself, doing provocative, intimate things, right? And then your boyfriend or husband goes and likes other girls' photos, simps for them in the comments. You can't go and then turn to him and be like, oh no, don't do that, because you're essentially doing that. So like, that's one of my reasons why I don't think every girl should do it, especially if they want a certain type of husband.
My husband doesn't do that. And
You're
I still
lucky.
have
I'm dating Gino Bisconti, so really, there's no lower I can get.
But I don't see Gino simping for other women at all.
No,
Like,
he loves me
obsessed with you,
dearly. We have the
Keanu.
best relationship, and he loves the OnlyFans. He's the only person I've ever that's ever subscribed to my OnlyFans that was honest about who he was, and that was years ago.
Aww,
funny.
No, and he likes it. He's like, it's cool with me. He likes that other people think
Think
at
you're
it.
hot
And
enough to.
And I'm like, dude, Bisconti, you get to fuck me. Do not go on there and buy my anything.
Oh, he's trying to be supportive. It's like a parent buying from the kid's lemonade stand. Like the parent knows there's free lemonade inside, but he's just want to be supportive.
You want to be supportive.
He's so cute, right? So yeah, he has no issue with that, but I don't know.
But that's really good. And
Another.
but I can see Venti's point that it does set up. It sets up a situation where you're now a hypocrite if you.
Yeah, because
set
like, how are you
a
going to argue
boundary.
against it? You're just gonna be like, oh, because I said so. Like, because if you're not fortunate, like someone like Zia who's saying that her husband doesn't do that, but like a lot of guys are gonna be like, well, why shouldn't I? And then there's like no counter argument. You can't hold your ground.
I think
unless
it's
the guy
more
just
of a
naturally
respect
doesn't.
thing. You want to be with someone who respects you enough not to like do something overboard. But I also wouldn't mind if he liked a photo of an attractive girl. Like that doesn't bother me.
That
either.
would never bother me.
That's a non-issue.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, but I get that. You got to be, and also maybe I am in a bizarro relationship, but we work together. So
I think there's a difference between liking a photo of another girl's photo on like Instagram or OnlyFans. There's a difference between that and like subscribing, like doing a monthly payment, like you're giving $20 a month to another girl who's not your girlfriend or wife. That to me seems like,
what if it's the same photo? What if it's like something they would have put on OnlyFans, but it's on Instagram? So it's intimate, it's provocative, like to the extent of like, you would say it's explicit, and then you see them liking it versus if they paid for it. I feel like the intention is the same in that case, if it's the same photo.
It's
because like, why are you liking it?
As a creator, like, but I also don't have a problem with my significant other watching porn. So that's like also not a deal breaker for me. I feel like that I'm totally fine with that. So I think that to me, if you're either you're watching it for free or paying for it, you're as a creator, it's like, all right, you're supporting that person. And also as a creator on the other side, I can tell you that the OnlyFans creator is not going to be interested in my husband. Like that's not going to happen.
Right.
So,
They're like, we don't give a fuck about you. Right.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's more hurtful.
But some guys are delusional, though.
But I wouldn't be with a guy.
The dudes would be. The dudes would be delusional, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some dudes are delusional because they'll be like, I'm gonna have a chance, and they develop parasocial relationships because they do it with people on here on SimpCast, right? And nothing sexual is even happening right now. And I'm sure somebody in chat's having a parasocial relationship with one of us, even with me when I tell them fuck off, right? But on OnlyFans, it's even more of an incentive because you're sharing an intimate part of yourself, and then they feel like even more entitled and connected to you. So then they're going to act that way. And
I wouldn't be with a dude that sometimes. It is a weird dynamic, but I wouldn't be with a dude with that. I feel more uncomfortable. Like, don't make me into an idiot. Like, if you're like having an emotional relationship with a girl that you actually know, you want to fucking send messages to some girl on OnlyFans, which I mean, I find a little odd. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure Biscotti doesn't send messages, but I know he subscribes to other OnlyFans. I don't give a shit. That's fine. It's an emotional thing. I could even get over like a physical thing. I don't want to get over anybody like cheating, like a physical thing. It's more like an emotional thing, or like behind my back talking to someone in real life. OnlyFans isn't real life. Yeah.
Just a girl. I mean, I'm sorry, a girl, just a friend. And then you find out that they've actually been, that's a big betrayal.
That is worse to me than anything physical, to be honest.
You know, we're subscribing to like whatever Amy, because she's a friend of ours.
I'd be like, whatever, Amy.
But like, I could see him subscribing her like just to be like a supportive uncle type thing.
Yeah, no, I think he subscribed to OnlyFans. I don't care.
Never mind, not an uncle.
Supportive uncle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you guys think it's annoying though?
I don't
like
want an uncle that's supportive.
Wouldn't you guys think
like
it's
an uncle who doesn't jerk off to your photos?
I know.
Kind of uncle.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why can't I'm just playing devil's advocate. Why can't an uncle jerk off to the photos if it's just supporting the creator?
I wouldn't want my uncle jerking
if it's just
off to me.
supporting a creator, that's how it's phrased, right?
My parents support my OnlyFans, but they don't subscribe to it.
Exactly. Like my dad knows and he's supportive and great about it, but he doesn't want to see it. That's fucking
He's not like,
what if he has seen it?
Right.
I'm saying referring to like Zia saying earlier that I think it was Zia that said it, that like if they support or I think it was Keanu actually that said Gino supports other girls on OnlyFans, so it's just supporting creator. It was one of you.
I think
that's
it's a
my
couple.
point. If it's just supporting, right? Then how come someone related to you couldn't do it? Because it would be intimate, it'd be gross, right? So therefore, it's something kind of intimate. Because if it weren't, you would be okay with your uncle doing it.
I think related to anyone, it really
at any point.
Well, no, any OnlyFans, whether you are cooking on there or not, the name OnlyFans has a sexual connotation.
Yeah.
A family member, no matter what, should never subscribe to your OnlyFans.
But then
that's the bottom line. Yeah,
doing
that's
it.
not. And
then
also,
what's the difference between a significant other doing it and then a relative if it's
you're
just
not
supporting
blood
and not
related
something
to your
intimate?
significant other, hopefully. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
if my significant other was supporting someone that like his sister, I'd be like, that's fucking weird, dude.
Oh,
we need to have a conversation about
But
this.
but the question is why? Because it's intimate, right?
Yes.
That's why.
well, intimacy between family members and intimacy between a partner are two very different things.
Well, even sexuality between a stranger and someone versus sexuality between a family member, like that, they don't even equate. That's not even
absolutely.
Those
It's
are
like
totally
totally
separate
off the
things.
table,
So
yeah.
then essentially
Ooh.
the significant others are being intimate with other people then, right? It's not just supporting someone like you would subscribe to someone on YouTube. There is the intimate connotation.
There's the sexual part of it, yeah. But that's the part we don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing real there.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think a family member,
That's
no.
what stopped me in the past, like years ago, when I entertained the idea of maybe doing OnlyFans. I was like, okay, but you can't control who subscribes to you. That means your number one enemy, your family friends can all see all of it. Are you still okay with it?
That's definitely something to take into consideration. And there's a good chance
Exactly.
that my family might have seen some of that stuff, but I'm lucky I have an awesome family that's not judgmental or lame.
Mine are like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I love
here
them too.
They love me.
Like, cool, whatever. We don't care. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you would have to have a family like that, I suppose. But
yeah.
Or else your parents would have to be dead or something along those
Or you
lines.
just have to not care what they think.
And you also don't have to go like, it's not like I'm getting like railed on there, and I don't mind the women that do. It's not like the auntie are like fucking all over my studio apartment in front of the flamingo wallpaper and putting
I like the flamingo wallpaper.
Right, but that's how that's how far I choose to take it. It's just me. It's not like it's as far as I'm willing to go with it, and I've gotten used to it, right, Zia? Like,
yeah,
you have to
absolutely.
figure out where you're like,
what your comfort levels are, what you feel, what's fun for you. Like, there's no point in doing something that you're uncomfortable with or that's not fun for you.
Exactly. So, and I don't blame the women that do. It's just
because that's what they're comfortable with.
Exactly, and there's no shame in any of it to me.
I don't think so either.
Lord,
I would definitely not want my family to see.
That's also understandable. Like, you don't want your family to see you naked. I get it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
My significant other, like, regardless if it's less stigmatized for men, I still wouldn't want like Sean to have like nudes out there or something like that, especially if it's like in the form of selling them and intentional. So that's how I do it. So when Keanu says there's no shame in it, for me, I don't view it that way because I would feel embarrassed. Personally.
Well, that's why
is that a nude?
Because like I'm intimate. Okay, it's like this.
Well, should I feel embarrassed?
I think everybody should feel how they feel about it. And if you feel embarrassed by it, do it. And if you don't and you feel
well, it's just like how some people go outside and they can dance and they're not embarrassed, but like maybe I would be if I go do that.
Yeah, no, some people are better dancers than others.
Right, and some people look better naked than others.
Agreed. And some people are better at being sexual than others. Not everyone.
I'm embarrassed I'm more comfortable on OnlyFans than just having general conversation at a coffee shop, to be honest with you. I'm more embarrassed in real, honest conversation than I am like just being like on OnlyFans. So maybe everybody's different, but shame and embarrassment are two different things.
I think they go together.
I shouldn't feel shameful about it, but like it might not be the right thing if you're easily embarrassed. If that embarrasses you, is the rhetoric I would use. But.
Okay, I'm putting a pin in this because I have a special announcement to make. This Tuesday. This Tuesday, what time?
9 p.m.
This Tuesday at 9 p.m., I will have on my program the stuttering Don Melendez.
For real?
No. He will be
That's
making
funny.
his triumvirate return to the internet, to the world of YouTube and content creation. Yes, you heard it here first.
How the hell would you put that together?
He will be returning. He'll be back on my show. Come one, come all. Bring your questions.
How did you get him to agree?
I don't know. I almost feel like
What did you bribe him with?
An April Fool's joke. We'll see if he shows up. But he wanted to do it, and he wanted it to be promoted. So
Did he contact you, or you contacted him?
He contacted us. He contacted months ago, and I was like,
What if he tries pulling like a Gavin McGinnis thing as revenge?
Oh my god!
Oh, to take his If he took his cock out, it would be the best thing ever to happen.
Well,
to
no,
my
like,
channel.
what if he's trying to get your channel taken down, Chrissy? Like, as revenge, he's just gonna like
as revenge for calling him a dabbler.
Well,
in,
yeah, like what if he's just been
2020?
waiting and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna screw her over, and he's gonna come on, which is why he sought you out, and he's gonna come on and do something terrible.
What's he gonna
But
do?
he'd
He'd
never
never
get
get
another
another
dick
out
out.
from anyone.
Do you think that would be enough to get your channel taken down if you were like,
Honestly,
this is
no, it's probably not that big. It probably would barely register as genitals.
I am like fascinated with that Star Wars. I can't stop watching her do her painting. Like I just keep staring.
I
at it.
know. Anyway,
so
I'm very
stupid.
excited for this. Tuesday, April 4th, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Who is he?
Lila, you're the best.
No, because you shouldn't know, I suppose. It's like
No, yeah, he was on
I
Stuttering
don't
John
know,
a few
like,
years
in a
ago. He was a
nutshell,
mascot
yeah.
for Howard Stern. I said Stuttering John. He was a mascot for like the Howard Stern show a few years ago.
Oh.
And then I called. I said, "Oh, you dabble in stand up?" Like in 2020 when I first had him on my channel, and he got really, really pissed. And then a whole dabble verse was created,
Oh my god.
and it got to be like the biggest inside joke. Anyway, for some reason, he wants to come on my show. 9 p.m. Eastern, JD, on Tuesday.
Get
the record straight,
Okay, tune
Chrissy.
in. I'll be watching. So
I
I
wonder if
can.
he's gonna be mad at me. He's probably gonna be mad at me. We'll see.
He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna because you did DabbleCon. He's gonna like lay into you. He's got like probably a lot of shit to say to you. It's gonna be fun.
It's
He's
gonna
just
be
gonna
so
air it all out.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I feed off uncomfortable shit. So I'll be like tuned right.
Okay.
good. We'll all
yeah.
be watching Chrissy.
sometime then. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Zia, good to see you're feeling better. And you're going to have boob. What is it? Boob greed.
Boob greed.
One of my ex-girlfriends. Look, I kind of relate to a lot of everything you guys were talking about because I had like a 7-year stretch where I only dated strippers. So it's kind of, I guess that was the only.
Really?
time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, my uncles ran strip clubs in Manhattan, so that was kind of like my world during my 20s.
Wow,
Good
which
for
one?
you.
Hardcore.
And yes, but I also know the world of implants because a lot of the girls I dated were getting them. There was a dude in New York. His name, I think it was Brad Armstrong. My girlfriend at the time went in. Well, I ended up marrying this dummy. I married a stripper in Vegas. In case you're
I
wondering
keep
who does
forgetting you
that.
married. You're not married.
You're married, Cecil.
I was.
Is this
But
your
no
only
more.
marriage, Cecil?
Back on the market.
No more. Yeah.
How long were you married for? What you fell in love with a stripper?
I'm just impressed you could get a
Fell in love
stripper.
with multiple strippers.
I fell in love with every stripper. What are you talking about?
Get a stripper.
What's that? When she got her boobs, she only wanted a C cup, and she came out with double D's that were so high up and gigantic, and they were like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna go down. They're gonna go down." And then like she's waiting months and months, and they're just massive. But it was fine. She worked at Scores, so it was not the worst thing.
It worked out well for her.
So yeah, it worked out well, but it never went down, and she was always kind of pissed. And then like I remember just reading in the New York Post that he was arrested a few years later and lost his license because no matter what size women asked for, he gave them fucking double like these giant.
Oh my god!
Did that to my mom.
Look, I will say this. I absolutely love my surgeon. Like I'm having boob greed, but it's through no fault of his. He gave me exactly what I asked for. What I showed him is what he gave me. Like he did such a good job. They're super proportionate on my body. He did amazing. But now I'm like kicking myself. I'm like, I should have asked for just a little bigger, just like
That's
but
the addiction. I think plastic surgery has an addictive quality. You're like, oh, that was good, but this would be better. It's almost like drugs. If that much coke is good, a little bit more would be better.
A little bit more would be better. It's like getting tattoos.
Yeah. There's an addictive quality. But it was funny because she went in and said, hey, these things aren't going down. And he's like, listen, everybody comes in here and says, I wish they were bigger. So I just always go big. And he said it to her.
Creative license. He's an artist.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
But he was.
Hey,
and
Cecil,
he
did you
was
like
begging-
touching them?
What's that?
Did you like touching them?
Good question.
Yeah, I like boobs.
Did they feel like gummy bears?
I like boobs.
Or slushy? Like
They were
water
saying salines. The difference between saline and silicone are much softer than saline. Saline are kind of hard.
And they ripple. They have a tendency to ripple.
Yeah, but it was like that. It was the craze, like in the early not early 90s, early 2000s to get like saline. It was like anti-silicone, but now that they make the solid silicone, it's better.
That's what I got.
So are you like a boob connoisseur? You've like touched a lot of them, so you know these things.
I think so.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Cecil was another one that checked in on me. Like right after my surgery, he messaged me. He's like, "How are you feeling?" I was like, "Cecil."
Yeah, I know.
How
I've
are you feeling? Send pics. Just kidding.
I did not
see how you're feeling.
I've babysat people afterwards. Some people had a bad reaction. You know, it's like and some people it's fine.
Yeah, it really wasn't terrible for me, except I really think that I got sick because I was coughing afterwards. I had a pretty gnarly cough for like 2 weeks. And they're like, it's supposed to be normal for like a couple of days afterwards because they put the breathing tube down and they're like, you want to cough all that stuff up.
You had a breathing tube?
Oh, yeah. When they put you under, they put, because you need to be like, you're fully under. So they need to put a breathing tube in there, which was my first time with the breathing tube. So I woke up and my throat was a little sore. Yeah, I was freaking out at first. And then they tell you to like cough everything up, but the cough didn't go away. So it was like 2 weeks of this fucking hacking, horrible, horrendous cough. So I think I just caught something.
Yeah, you got
boob fever.
A poop fever.
She got titty fever.
Zia, was it under the boob or did they do it like through the
nipple?
No, they went under the boob. I touched my nipples. I was like, leave them alone. Leave the nipples alone.
Yeah.
They cut your nipples
who lost her nipple. Monica Hasse lost her nipple in surgery. They never found it.
That sounds terrible.
They replaced it with a pepperoni, I heard.
They had to go to Lost and Found and throw in a spare nipple.
I heard they put a junior mint underneath to give it a little.
I know some girls get the nipple taken up, but some of them they did. Well, if it was saline, they could go through your armpit because the bag is empty and they feed it in through, and then they fill it when it's under.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wow. And then you don't have scars on your boob. You just have armpit scars.
Yep.
But my scars are so tiny and they're already closed up. It's like an inch. It's like a little
Yours
tiny
are
inch.
So clean. Like he did a really good job.
He did a great job and they stitch it up from the inside. They put tape over it. I never saw the incision. By the time they took the tape off, it was already healed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy good. And they give you like a scar cream that I rub on it twice a day. And they're already like, they're just little pink lines. It's like, oh, they're going to be gone.
How much was that?
Do you think the scar cream would like make your face look better? Like just sort of
maybe that's what I'll use it for afterwards. I'll just like scar cream my whole face.
It
was it was 10,000 for everything, including the boobs.
About right.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. No, it wasn't because I think it was like 7,000 for the boobs, all the follow-up appointments. They gave me the scar cream. They gave me like Arnica, which helped with bruising because I didn't bruise hardly at all. And
we
then
heard that from Amber Heard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was $1,500 for the hospital fee and $1,500 for the anesthesia fee.
Wow.
So
save that scar cream for Keanu and that cat.
What happened to your cat?
I will need it. It's not my cat. It's the devil.
Gino's
cat is just a piece of shit.
Keanu, now you perfectly match your background. I love it.
Thank you. Yes. These are little white claws and these are flamingos. And now I've got this on. And I'm trying to
White Claw wallpaper.
It's not. I covered 3 things that I didn't like in wallpaper, if that makes sense.
That's
I like
smart.
pink.
I love it. It's like your little streaming wall.
Yeah.
I always love Lila's background too. She always looks so. It looks so cozy and comfortable.
Yeah.
I like the plants.
In my living room.
I love it.
I like it. Wow, cool. So Zia, how many more weeks till you can get measured? Now, is it true you don't even know your own boob size right now?
Don't even know my bra size. I probably won't know for a few months. Like all the girls in the group were like, just don't even go. Get maybe 1 or 2 bras to hold you over. But the bras that they get at like month 2 already don't fit by month 6. So they're like, just don't spend a bunch of money until around 6 months, and then you'll really kind of know what your cup size will be.
No, my mom ended up being a double D. She still is, and she looks great. But it wasn't what she was expecting. But it looks like her doctor admitted, like, I went bigger than she wanted. So you're
right.
like, these are already perfect. Like, if anything, then maybe they'll go down a little bit. I don't know.
No, they won't go down. So the way it's interesting, the way he explained it is like when they're gonna look bigger, because right now there's still the muscle and the skin hasn't fully relaxed and stretched. So they're sort of holding the implant in. So the reason that it doesn't fit around month 6 is that once that relaxes, the implant can kind of relax, and they call it fluffing. It drops and then it fluffs out a little bit. Yeah, they call it the drop and fluff. And so it'll be like at first they're super swollen, and then the swelling goes down, and then they drop down and they fluff out. It's a crazy process. I didn't realize it was going to be all this. Yeah, little drop and fluff. I've done so much.
Were you in
research.
the hospital for a long time?
No, I went home like 20 minutes afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like or maybe 30 minutes. I was sitting there for like 30 minutes. They gave me some crackers and juice. I came to mid-sentence. So I had been talking to the nurse completely out of it for a while. She told me that I told her all about my dad's wife got a boob job, and apparently I don't like it. It's not good because her nipples point down. I was going off.
Drugs are fun sometimes.
Maybe they're like a compass. They always point north, like to the North Pole.
That's why they're always down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently I was yammering.
Is that the girl you went to high school with?
Yes.
Your dad's my hero for that story, by the way.
They've been together for like 15 years, so it's obviously working out.
Do you call her mom?
No.
Who does that though?
Crazy man.
Anna, what are you
Crazy man.
painting?
A Green Arrow.
A green arrow? Why do you
Green
know
Arrow,
the
he's
color?
a comic book character.
Oh.
Who's barking?
That's Dixie.
Dixie.
I love Dixie. She's so cute.
Can you hear her?
She's the softest, sweetest baby.
I want to meet her so I can squish her.
She's
You
very
would love
sweet.
her. She's so cute.
She's a cutie.
She chewed up my favorite pair of high heels yesterday, so I'm not too happy.
Oh, no.
Naughty Dixie.
I looked-
She learned how to open up doors and cupboards, and she got into my closet, got up on the shelf, and grabbed my most expensive pair of shoes.
Oh my! She has very good taste.
She does to chew. Not too happy.
Oh,
She's
that
so
sucks.
cute, though. You gotta give her like your old shoes you don't like to chew.
No, she
Spooky
only
likes stealing
the
my
ones that I
jewelry.
like.
Aw,
Steals your weapon?
Just like a little niffler.
Jewelry.
Aw,
Spooky steals it.
These shiny things.
Spooky
Maybe
has the fluffiest tail. It's so fluffy.
He's actually just Italian and craves chains and jewels and such.
Yeah, he's dark like one.
Yeah, maybe he's what are you, Frank? Sicilian? Sicilian and Naples.
Napoleon.
Napoleon Dynamite.
So black.
Is Nepalese?
Yeah. Nepalese.
I'm
Sorry.
yeah.
Speaking of old sexual
What?
women, like Thea's grandma. I'm 63 I've never had an orgasm. I'm worried I'm too late to try, and I could ruin my marriage if I tell my husband. Best-selling author Jane Green goes between the sheets to counsel a struggling housewife. 62 and never had an orgasm.
That sucks.
Happily married doesn't sound like it. Happily married for 41 years. My marriage has been filled with many wonderful experiences, and I count myself lucky that I am still as much in love with my husband today as I was when we met. Even the intimate side of our relationship has remained consistent over the years. Consistently bad. But I've never had a real orgasm. I know that sex isn't about that climactic moment, but I can't help but feel as though I'm missing out on something.
Yeah.
As I get
Get
older.
a vibrator, dummy.
Yeah. I've learned to appreciate the things that I do have in life rather than regretting what I'm lacking. So it seems silly that I'm even bringing it up. That's a cope right there. Especially given that after 41 years, I wouldn't even know how to address the subject with my husband.
How has she never brought this up?
Has she been faking it the whole time?
He never asked.
I'm having a great time.
Checked in on her.
He's like, I'm coming. I don't know what you're talking about.
I swear I am.
Perhaps I'm just one of those people who can't experience that sensation. Should I just give up without trying? Or is it worth throwing a potential bomb into my marriage for the sake of something I don't really know that I'm missing?
If it's
Oh
a
my
good
God,
marriage, then it probably shouldn't.
That's perfect. He's dead asleep.
Even the
Her
cartoon
pussy
version.
is broken. Her pussy is broken. Her pussy is broken.
Yes, it's her fault. How dare she?
I like that this woman is giving advice.
She looks great.
She looks
like
like I get myself off before breakfast.
Yeah, should I make myself look like a hello?
Should I make myself some eggs or come? Yeah.
Anna, mute yourself, man. That
I
dog.
can't.
You can't mute yourself?
My computer's all the way over there.
Well, then put the dog somewhere else.
I can't
Turn the
She
dog
wants attention.
off. She'll go
Turn the
and
dog
steal
off.
one of her
I
pairs
muted-
of
I
shoes and
muted
retaliate.
Anna. I'm
Yeah,
muting
she's
Anna
gonna
for
take
now.
another shoe.
Okay. So it sounds as if you have a healthy and wonderful relationship. So I think it is unlikely that bringing it up with your husband will be the bomb that you fear it is. First off, I think it's far more common than you think. In fact, only 10% of women find it easy to orgasm.
What?
Only 10%.
I don't know. I want to fact check on that.
Easy. Find it easy to orgasm. I
Nick,
don't
if
find
I
it easy.
told
to
you
What
orgasm.
metric is easy
when we were
though?
62 that I had never
I can knock
actually
it
had
out
an
in a quick
orgasm?
2
What would you
minutes if
say?
it's myself, but like I don't know.
There'd be no reason to say that.
Me.
Wait, I have a theory. I think I know what her problem is. Okay, I theorize that she never learned about her clit and she thinks that she's supposed to just finish through penetration. I think
Yeah.
that's what's going on here.
That makes a lot of
That's-
sense.
Yeah, she's clitorate. Yeah.
She's clear.
That's why
So
Chrissy
good.
makes the big bucks.
Clitorate.
So
Wow.
You know that it's funny. I just saw something like a few days ago. It said only less than 10% of women can have an orgasm through penetration alone.
I can't.
Alone. How is that even possible? Are you just gonna hover on top of the dick and just be like,
that's like
That's
that's
it.
like if
Not
you made a
rubbing
guy
into it.
finish through just like touching his balls. Like that's about the equivalent.
right there.
I think you can make a guy come just by fingering his butthole if you hit the right spot.
That's
You
ooh,
can.
now that sounds like a challenge.
Not worth it. It's not worth your quality of life. Fine.
I'm gonna
They
be
can
like a
come
snake
anyway.
charmer. I'm gonna be able to do it from all different ways. Okay, let's see. If we rule out issues like hormones, medications that may be interfering with your ability to orgasm, depression, we can start to talk about discovering your erogenous zones, not your husband, but you. You haven't said whether you're able to orgasm by yourself, and I would suggest that's the place to start. Know your erogenous zones. Unlucky if you don't masturbate. Now's the time to start. There's nothing hotter than a 62-year-old learning to masturbate.
She should start an OnlyFans.
When you're completely relaxed with the time to discover what you like, find out what gives you
OnlyFans.
pleasure before sharing it with your husband. There are also medications that can help with women who aren't able to orgasm. She's taking all right. Some antidepressants like Wellbutrin can be effective. Oh, really? But as a topical cream, like it's called Scream Cream, which is a cream made by a compound pharmacy. No, I wouldn't say rely on pharmaceuticals. Supposedly the Scream Cream is going to be excellent. What the fuck? Is this an antidepressant cream? Like if your pussy is depressed? You just
Yeah, it's basically female Viagra, that stuff.
What? I didn't never
What?
that.
Okay, I am going to try this actually.
It says it increases blood flow to the applied area to improve sensitivity.
Scream Cream? Do they sell it on Amazon? Can I put this on my wedding registry?
Your wish list?
Chrissy, I'll buy this for you on your wedding registry.
That's so unladylike. How untoward.
How untoward. Scream cream. A lady should never scream, let alone cream.
She should
It
make
says
no
it works
noise.
instantly.
Wow.
I want to try
Ew, you know
that.
what came up? Something called China Shrink Cream.
What the hell
I don't
is
need that.
This does not look okay.
Oh, like they
Okay,
need that.
right? I know it should be.
That's
Listen, what
redundant.
came up. When I Amazon searched for Scream Cream, this is what came up. China Shrink Cream.
What the fuck?
What do they
I
need
don't
to
think
shrink?
I don't think Chinese people men need to be any
It's a
smaller.
tight agent. It's for gripping. Ew.
What?
But like,
Well, they're certainly not putting it
why?
on their dicks. So
This looks illegal.
Maybe they have been for generations, and that's why.
Is this to shrink the pussy so that it fits?
What
a
are they
Chinese
drinking? Maybe this is why their people are so small down there.
It's not. Yeah, that's what I'm
What do
saying.
the
It-
reviews
it-
say?
We're not putting it on their.
Yeah. Imagine Asian dudes are just using shrink cream, and that's been their problem this whole time.
That's been their lube. That's what they jerk off with. No one told
Yeah,
them.
they're like, oh my god, the cream has been making our dicks smaller.
Dude, I slept with this Filipino guy for a while. I think he was like Filipino and Japanese. This was back in Hawaii. We were roommates and we didn't date, but we were just hanging out for a few months. And his dick was huge. Like it was so it really
Filipino?
took Filipino and
That's Lila's
Japanese.
people.
Massive. Like massive.
What?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
Like,
all
what are we
right.
talking? A pinky? A ring finger?
2 whole pinkies. I was like, what? Took me by surprise. The stereotypes might
Wow.
not be true.
Massive Filipino.
And he was Filipino and Japanese. I think he was like half, but
Wow.
incredible.
He was blessed.
He was lucky man.
I
That was a
can't
good 3
find any
months.
of this. Ew, they have cream that's called tight as a virgin cream. I gotta put that on my butthole.
Is it just crazy glue? That they've
Imagine it's just Gorilla Glue.
Oh god, that sounds so painful.
Oh no. It's called Do Me. Tight as a virgin, premium vaginal tightening gel. I could put it on my face.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be great.
Secret weapon. Your partner won't see it coming. Maybe it'll seal it shut. Better than Kegels. Better than Kegels.
Essential all natural feminine product.
Because your muscles. Wow.
What the fuck do you think this stuff is made of?
Cancer-causing ingredients.
Oh,
right? I'm scared to
it's
see what's
probably
in that.
glue. Yeah.
That's why trans pussies are better because they're constantly closing up.
We gotta
Right.
keep them open.
Right?
They
Well,
need to
yeah,
have sex.
kind of. But you're gonna get some hairballs on the way in, so you know.
Oh no.
Liver poison.
It's tighter because like your body wants it to heal.
Yeah, I think it's an open wound.
Ugh.
That sounds so gnarly.
It is, and they this is why a lot of them actually start becoming depressed after they get the surgery because it's so brutal. We don't have the technology to do things like that.
Yeah.
And so they're just constantly suffering, and a lot of them regret getting it.
That's
and imagine a
terrible.
child gets that too,
They get infection.
and they're infertile.
I'd be doing that.
I read an article about somebody like who had the surgery done like 30 years ago, and they're not telling people what this is like. They're like, I get infections still to this day every few months, like really bad. You have to constantly battle to keep your body from healing its shut. It's just a fucking nightmare. There's all like drainage problems and pus.
I'm so wet.
It
I mean,
never
it's
stops.
dust, but I am wet. Ew.
Ay, God.
Now I'm getting horny.
Have you seen the penises?
I've seen that they grow them on they can grow it on your forearm.
No, they just rip the flesh off your forearm and like roll it up like a Swiss
Like
roll.
Play-Doh.
Does it roll? Does it
It
feel,
looks- it's
feel
like a
good?
yodel.
Same way they make a Twinkie. It's fine. Keanu, your audio just got weird sounding.
Yeah, it's really low.
Looks like you're under. It sounds like you're underwater.
Okay, wait. Let me fix it.
You're better now.
Better now. Okay. I was was that untoward? Does it sound better?
It was. You sound a little
Like weirdo?
Yeah, it sounds a little like
Let me fix that.
scratchy.
Hang on. Somebody said
It sounds like you're calling in to do a weather report.
Yeah.
I'm Frankie. Hang on.
So it does. It does look like a dune sandworm. That's perfect.
What's Anna painting?
Green arrow.
Let's go to Anna in the studio for a live report. Hello, Anna. What are we painting here today?
Am I muted? You
No,
were
not
muted
anymore.
before. Okay, Dixie went inside, so if she starts barking again, just mute me. Green Arrow. I painted. Let me show you. I finished my She-Hulk last night.
I want to see her She-Hulk.
Ooh. This does not look like a green arrow. It looks like a man.
Oh
Wow,
my
it's
God.
good. The shading's good.
I should have gotten that and brought those in for my boob goal pictures.
Wow.
It's really
That is
good.
so awesome.
Are these for sale or just for you, Anna?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you selling these or they're just for you?
I will eventually, but
She'll
I'm
never.
pressed.
No, I'll answer this. She's a fucking hoarder. She has 10,000 paintings and never sells any of them.
I want that one.
I've offered to buy stuff from her. She won't sell it.
You wanted to buy something that you just wanted my painting that I
Sounds
painted
like
for
you didn't-
myself.
Sounds like the price was not right, Cecil.
It was. Trust me.
No, it wasn't.
It's
You're-
$10,000.
When was the last time you sold a painting? You're constantly painting. When was the last time you put one up for sale?
Like
They're
3
all-
years ago.
Yeah, exactly. 3 years ago. You're a hoarder.
She's Picasso.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to save up for a one-person show in like a gallery, so you need a lot of work to do that.
That would be cool.
That's
I want to come to your
cool.
gallery.
I want to
Yes.
Because everyone does like fan
And-
meetups at like cons, so I was like, okay, well, whenever there's a con going around by me, I'll try to do like a meetup of my own, but it'll be like at an art gallery, and it'll be all the paintings that people have seen me paint online.
That would be so awesome.
That's cool. So wait, you primed this, or this is a black canvas, or you painted it black first?
No, so I painted it with gesso. So gesso is like a protective layer that, because your oils will eventually eat away at any surface that you're painting on. So you need to prime it with gesso.
Oh.
So I use black gesso to prime all my paintings.
How come black over white?
It shows up better on film.
Oh, okay.
And then also all of these characters from the Justice League and Batman animated series, they were all painted on black frames.
Wow,
That
you're
is so
very
cool.
like particular. Like you paid attention to the little details.
Yep.
That's why studios should hire people like Anna when they're making movies and TV shows, but they don't. Fools.
Right.
Well, even the people that they hire, they work for an art director that's usually an idiot.
Ugh, terrible.
So are you painting that from sight? Or are you just looking at a picture of this guy and?
No, I mean, I know how the human face works, so I know what everything is. I think the only thing I really need to reference is like what colors his costume is.
Okay.
But right now I'm just blocking it in so that way I know what color everything is when I get to it.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I'll let you guys pick. What time of day do you want this to be? Like morning,
the golden
noon?
hour.
Yes,
Huh?
golden hour.
Golden hour.
Okay, cool. I will set that aside. But yeah, back to whatever you guys are talking about.
We were talking about painting.
Yeah.
We were talking about trans women's penises.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That look like Swiss rolls that they made out of their thigh muscle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, does this sound
I
better,
feel
by the way? Is that a little bit better?
Terrible. Yes, you
Why-
sound great.
Horrible. Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You're
sounds
good.
good.
Before I start screaming. Oh,
I feel bad for the 65-year-old woman. I think the 65-year-old woman is like very much about her husband and hasn't just thought, probably she's just about everybody else in her life, and she hasn't thought about like, oh, she's
Who the hell hasn't masturbated and gotten off? Well,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
lady.
Like you've never touched yourself ever? Lila's like, I don't buy it. This is
I
crazy.
think that it's completely made up so that we would be talking about it right
No,
now.
it's not made up, but she's just way uptight.
I think she just never had a good or never thought to buy a vibrator and can't get herself there with her hands, which I understand. Because if it weren't for machines, like I couldn't get there. So
Just get an electric toothbrush,
yeah,
Could also be trauma.
Shower water.
could be.
Like she could have gotten touched when she was a kid or something. That'll stunt you.
That's
that
true.
could
We
be
all have
something.
like the suction thing. I've always wanted to
Oh,
get
the
one of
stuff
those.
in the
I've never-
womanizer.
Yeah.
Heard about that.
I got someone
one
bought
has
me one of the ones that it's like mimics a tongue licking thing like this.
Yeah.
It's like soft. It's interesting. It's not bad. I enjoyed it.
Does it really feel like a tongue? I bought a toy once that supposedly felt like a tongue, and it didn't at all.
No, it doesn't feel like a tongue. It's too hard. Like it's not. They can't mimic like a soft, wet tongue, so they can't quite figure that out.
Well, that's
But
why
it's
you just got to get peanut butter and a dog.
Ew.
There's a rumor
Oh.
going around about a girl
Lord.
that I went to school with who did that in high school. She like had her dog eat her out. I don't know if it was true or if it was just a rumor, but oh god.
That's so stupid. Just get a dumb guy. Like
She was a big girl.
Just get a dumb guy.
I'm thinking about the.
if you're
Save your
a
money on
dog
peanut
doesn't
butter.
know what to do, so just get a dude who doesn't know what to do. Those are easier to come by.
I'm
That's
thinking
true.
about the article and how she said that her husband doesn't know, but like, why did he never ask? That's kind of weird.
He didn't
Right?
care.
Like
how
normally
could
the
he
guy
not
will
know?
ask. Like,
Yeah, like,
either
was that good for
hey.
you?
She's been faking it, or she has the most selfish lover of a husband of all time.
Or maybe
Yeah.
she's been faking
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Could
You know?
be. Like
Wow.
lying, just being like, yeah, totally.
He
He
probably just
doesn't want to
doesn't
make
give a
him
shit.
feel bad.
He doesn't give a shit. He's probably a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, he's done. He's like, yo, bitch, you should have told me this 30 years ago. Good night.
Yeah, if a man doesn't care about you getting off at 30, why would he care at 70? Yeah. Should have brought this up several presidents ago.
He's like, I've been tired of fucking you for years, so I don't care about this.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he's not going to get motivated now. He's been like, what?
Yeah. He's like, I already got you.
Well, yeah, you want me to start doing foreplay now, 40 years into our marriage? Later.
That also means that either he's never gone down on her, or like Chrissy said, he's just faking it every time he does.
He doesn't go down on her. She, dude, it's crazy.
Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like
Yeah.
anybody's trying to get this woman off.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe
And she put up with it.
I don't know.
Listen,
Like-
she put up with it, and now she's like regretting it, like way too late. Like, maybe she should get a dog, and she should get a dog.
No, the answer is never a dog.
In this one situation, it might be because you're not
Never
going
rely on an animal.
Oh my god, animal abuse.
No, listen,
Lila would kill it before it got anywhere near.
Chrissy, because she's trying to teach her husband, an old dog, a new trick. It's not going to work. You're better off getting a new dog and teaching.
No dogs.
Oh my god. I think that's probably one of the worst things you've ever said, Cecil.
Yeah, that is.
I doubt
bad.
it.
We both know that's not true.
I don't know. Telling someone to get a dog, that's pretty bad.
What is he going to do? Teach her 70-year-old husband to go down on her? He's going to be like, what's my motivation here?
What if he's gay
Yeah.
and he's just been married to her and living a lie, and that's why he doesn't even try to make her come?
Oh my god.
That's
Maybe
an
he's not coming
idea.
either. Doesn't anyone think about that? Maybe she's not pleasing him, so he's like, "Fuck you! I'm not going to please you either."
How
I
does
think she said she-
Where's the jizz go?
Where does the jizz go? Let's see. She
these
says
questions and more.
I think she was saying
No, he fucks her and just goes to sleep. That's it. They had an illustration of her awake and him and a guy like sleeping. Did you see that little cartoon next to the article?
This is gonna be
was that
a
accurate?
bomb. She thinks it's gonna be a bomb in her marriage. That makes me think she's lying. Because if it's a bomb in your marriage, that means it's a sudden thwarting of reality.
Yeah, she's got to tell him, like, hey, remember that 10,000 times I pretended to come? I never did once. Yeah, that will.
That's a good
that
point.
actually, that will.
Yeah.
fuck him up. Yeah, no, she can't
I
tell
have
him.
been lying to you.
Yeah, she can't do that. He'd be like, bitch, you couldn't just. I'm about to die. Couldn't you let me?
That would how horrible. What I mean, the men in here. If you felt like you were getting a woman off for decades, and then she just
40
said, "No,
years.
actually, you haven't been."
Not once.
That would be
Not one
horrible.
time.
I
Oh my
asked-
god.
I asked Nick when he came up here. I was like, "What would you say if I told you when we were in our 60s that you hadn't got me off the whole? Like I never came the whole time we were together." He said he would tell me I was an asshole.
That's mean
There's
to do.
something about that is selfless. Like you would rather have the guy feel happy and contented and good about himself, then you actually get yours. But I think a therapist would say that you are holding yourself back from actually becoming closer with the person by like maintaining this lie.
No, don't blow up his shit. Like, don't wreck his day. There's no reason for it. Like, I don't know. Unless she hasn't been faking it and he just never asked for 40 years if it was good for her.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
I think she's lying.
No, she's not. She's not.
Lying?
You don't think so?
She says she is happily married, though.
She's lying in some place.
Maybe sex just isn't that important to her. So she's like, if it makes him happy.
So the intimate side of our relationship has remained consistent over the years. So she's just not coming.
No.
So crazy.
So that's on her for like lying about it the whole time. Because
That's
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
believe that a man would never care that you came or not. Like that sounds insane.
I've never had a guy not ask, honestly. I'm trying to think.
Maybe she's gross.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was no picture on this article.
You know,
Now
we're just
she's
assuming.
62. So who wants to make a 62-year-old woman come though?
Out of all of us?
All right, I'll do it.
Fine. I guess I'll step up.
I mean, if it's still like, if I had to, if it was like, if a life was on the line, I would step up to the plate.
I think at 62, she should still be coming. 62 is still young. You still have like another 20 years.
At least. That's
Yeah.
true.
Stop coming.
62
Are you ever
is not
old?
old.
Especially this day and age.
No.
Yeah, your 70s is when you get
Maybe
back into
she's
super
gross.
masturbating.
Wait, I have a question. How old is
70?
Alec Baldwin?
Oh.
Because him and his wife are still having babies. And I'm sure he's at least in his 60s.
Maybe she's afraid that he'll accidentally shoot one of their kids.
I know, right? With her fake Spanish accent.
I have an uncle who's 17. My grandpa was pumping him out pretty late.
Wow. And they weren't like...
Wait, Zia, didn't you say your grandmother like stole your mom's, her daughters, or slept with? Was that you?
Yeah, that's my grandma. She's the one I don't talk to anymore. She's a terrible person.
What did she do?
She used to sleep with her daughter's boyfriends. Like she would try to fuck all her kids' boyfriends, and I was like, "Grandma,
Oh my god,
she's a really terrible person." She's also
so
the
competitive.
one. Oh yeah, she's also the one that like right after my mom died, and my parents were young parents.
Or like a
therapist. Wait, what? Oh, I completely missed that. I don't know. I thought I heard something. I think I'm losing my mind.
I think it was the fridge. Oops. All right. I'm gonna stop drinking after this case is done.
So tell us the story, Zia.
Oh yeah, so she was the one that like my parents were young parents. My mom was like 17 when she had me, and then she died when I was 6. And my dad was super young, and he was left with 2 girls, and like he didn't know what he was doing. And my grandma used to come over and just take our food and our shit, and she called it shopping. She would come over. Terrible. She would come over and look for my dad's money stash because my dad used to stash cash around the house. He would look for his cash. She would look for his cash, and she would bring grocery bags over and take food from our fridge and call it shopping. And she would just leave. She's like literally taking the food out of her young grandchildren's
God.
house after their mom died.
Wait, is this your mom's mom or your dad's mom?
My mom's mom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she sucks. And like she'll try to every once in a while she'll reach out to me and try to guilt. Like I haven't talked to her in like 15 years. She'll try to guilt me. She'll be like, "How can you cut your grandmother out of your life?" And I'm like, "It's easy. You suck. Like I don't need you anywhere near me." Most of the family cut her out, honestly.
Holy cow.
Yeah, she's awful.
Literally taking food out of your mouth.
Literally. And we were so like I was 6 years old, my sister was 3. And our mom had just died. And she was like, "I'm just going to come over and take the food." And my dad's like, "Dude, I just went shopping." Like,
wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And I just lost my wife. Like, I'm not having a good time.
What do you think that's about?
I don't know. She's a crazy narcissist. She's also over the years, she's been dying for years. She's always dying of something, but she never dies. I'm like, Grandma, you promise one of these times you're actually gonna die?
I hate when old people are like, this is my last Christmas, you know? And it's
Right.
like, all right.
20 years later, Grandma, it's been 20 Christmases that you've been dying.
Yeah, I'd rather like not give people the heads up and then I die suddenly and then everyone feels bad.
That's
no,
what my
don't
grandma
die suddenly.
Remember to stay boosted, everyone.
Yeah, stay boosted, everyone.
No, thank you.
Wow. Yeah, everyone is dying. True. Good point, Shaquille Oatmeal.
That's true.
All
One
right,
day at a
let's go to-
time.
I'm ignoring some of these supers. Chris Topher, she got that bad pH level blue waffle going on.
Oh.
Maybe she got a bad puss. Brian S., I bring warm chowder to the bed for male faking. Ew.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You know, you can make your own jizz. There's recipes. I think it's like egg whites or a little bit of flour, a little bit of cornstarch.
There's
Why do
easier
you know
ways
this?
for a guy to make jizz than that.
Chicks to the trade.
I needed it for a sketch one time. I needed to make some.
Huh.
Spectral Citizen. Wow, Anna, that looks great.
Thank you.
You're just doing this off the dome. That's very impressive.
What does off the dome mean?
Like
Top
off
of your
the top of your head. Like you're not. The fact that you're not looking at
tracing
something.
anything.
You're just painting.
Yeah, that's hard without a reference.
I mean, when you've been practicing for a couple decades, you know.
Wow.
It'd be different if I just started doing this, but I've been doing this for a long time.
Wow.
She's a professional.
What are your favorite types of paintings to do? And like, do you feel like sometimes it feels more like work versus more like fun? Like, is the type of stuff you do for fun the same as?
If I'm doing it for someone else, I hate it usually the entire time. But I like doing portraits and like faces.
Your
I don't
eye
really like
mirrors
painting
were so
environments
cool.
unless it's like out in real life.
Wow. How long does it take you to do? If someone sent you a photo and was like, "Here, could you paint this?" How long would that take you to do?
It depends on how big the canvas is. So the bigger the canvas, the more time it's going to take me. And then it depends on what level of realism they want or like what style they want it painted in. If it's a style I'm not familiar with, I have to take time to learn how to do that.
Like stipple. That's what all dots.
Oh, fuck that. I wouldn't do that. See, I'm
cool.
at the part where I can pick and choose what I want to do. And so if it's something I don't want to do, I just say no.
That's nice. That's a good feeling. Russell Hall, if the no cum story were true and she really was worried about hurting her marriage, she'd buy a shower massager and take care of it. The story is BS.
No,
Those shower massagers are legit.
she's
shower-
not
like-
masturbating.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Maybe she feels bad masturbating. Maybe she feels like all of
There's some childhood shit going on here. Like she's got a trauma with like getting off or something. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think so too.
What if I have a childhood trauma because I can't get off without a vibrator?
That
you
probably
still
just
can
means
get
you've
off.
desensitized yourself a little bit. Because, like, think about it. If you're having something, okay, so when you lift weights, right, you get calluses on your hands become hard, right? So why wouldn't the same type of thing happen if you're doing that down there with a vibrator? You're going to desensitize yourself to some degree.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, and I've thought that, but there have been times where I've quit completely for months, and it doesn't help.
Huh?
Like I've gone on vibrator diets, and it's and I just those are months I just don't come. So I'm just like, why would I give this up?
I wonder if that's like maybe a nerve thing or like a.
That's
I
what
wonder
I'm
if it's a
saying,
head
yeah.
thing.
Maybe a head thing, yeah.
Okay, I drew a picture, guys. This is my art.
That is
Wow.
cute,
actually.
actually. I've
Two
ever
artists
seen.
on this stream.
It's a bumblebee.
It's such a cute bee.
I love it.
I like the face.
In a flower.
My doodles look kind of like an insane person sometimes. Like I'll write notes for one podcast on one side, and then I'll flip it upside down and write.
Oh yeah,
on the
I
other
know what
side.
you mean, Chrissy. My notes look psychotic like that too.
Mhm.
It makes me feel a little bit better that other people
I
do
never
that.
write in the lines. I always write diagonally, like across the page.
That's serial killer.
And I do
Note-taking.
I do arrows and I circle things and I do,
Apparently, you can tell someone's mental illness by the way that they write. Like, I didn't know
Oh,
that
you
was an
definitely
actual thing.
can. I got my handwriting analyzed one time, and she said that I don't write as fast as I think. So when I start writing, it starts off all pretty, and then it just gets, sloppy to the end of the sentence.
That's exactly how mine is. Cool.
Well, and then she showed me, and she's like, this is like how Hitler wrote. This is how Mussolini wrote, Stalin. And she says like there's definite like ways that people write when they have mental illness.
Huh.
So I was like, oh, that
So
writing
she
was
compared you to Hitler, Stalin, and who?
Yeah, she showed me everyone's handwriting. Well, she used to work for the police, and it was at my college, and they were doing like a Halloween, like they had a tarot reader and like a palm reader, and then me and my roommate were like, let's do the handwriting. And then my roommate, everything was like perfect and concise, and she's like, oh, you're a control freak. And I started laughing because she was one of those roommates that would leave you sticky notes. Like she wouldn't tell you when something bothered her.
That's what my roommate did.
Yeah, and I started laughing when she told her that she was like uptight and a control freak, and I was like, oh my god, this is so accurate.
That was my last roommate, Susan. She would communicate only via Post-it.
That's really
feels
so
so
passive aggressive.
Okay, I do Brittany.
Oh my god, you're so good, Lila.
Accurate. Very accurate.
I'm gonna draw everybody.
I'm gonna draw you.
Too spooky. Too spooky.
Just spooky. I need to take an art class. I'm just gonna watch
draw
all
Lila.
Anna's videos. She went to school for this.
I'm gonna draw
I
Lila.
love Anna's art page.
Me
It's just
too.
like
Oh, thank
relaxing
you.
to watch.
Yeah,
I just
it is
watched
nice to watch.
it. Okay, I'll
By the
just-
way, I saw on TikTok this woman explaining it. She said one of the things was if you write your letters close together, it means you're kind of an introvert. Like you like keep to yourself. It's like you being small, right? But if you write it like spaced apart, you're more of like an extrovert. So it reflects in that way.
Well, the handwriting lady told me if you write like eyes, like a circle instead of just a dot, that's a sign of being gay.
Really?
For which gender? For both?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long, I don't remember. I don't even think I asked. She was just.
But that's how I
explaining it.
draw eyes, Anna.
I know. So she was right.
I'm signing comic books tonight. I have like a few thousand to sign here.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, this
You're
is
not done?
Lila.
You're heading back already.
That's me.
Uh-oh. Yeah, hold on.
Beautiful.
I love it.
It looks like you have a beard, but it's really just like cheekbones. Now I'm gonna start drawing more.
Okay.
I got the art bug.
I do spooky.
Oh, well, spooky! You're out of control. What's going on?
Why are his tits out?
What? No, they're not. Talk about boob greed. Oh, those are tits with whiskers.
Why did you put tits on a cat?
Yeah.
Why are
what's
you
wrong with
drawing my
Lila?
boobs? And how did you know they
Let me
were
see
so
that
hairy?
Tit cat again. Tit cat.
Guys, I have raccoons now. I
Wow.
have 3 of them. I have 3 raccoons, and they're so cute. They climb up on my porch and eat the cat food I put out, and then they like climb through. And a couple of them are so fat they can't get through the.
You were trying to get raccoons?
Yes, I have been wanting to see raccoons since I moved here, and I've been putting cat food out to feed the stray cats because I'm a psycho. And so they've been coming by, and I'm like, I'm so surprised we haven't got a raccoon yet. And now we have 3 and a possum and a bunch of birds.
I got a bonus possum.
A bonus possum. We named him Chippy.
I don't like the possums because they're mean to the cats. They hiss at them. I had that situation too where I had outdoor cats in Connecticut and I had huge raccoons with the huge backs. They look like mutants. And then the possum would come around. Like the raccoons will kind of like coexist with cats and just kind of like eat with their hands. But the possums are kind of mean. They'll just like hiss at them. And I always hated that.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. If they do that, I'll throw water at him.
That's what I did.
They're gonna start getting into your stuff and like they'll mess with your roof. Be careful.
Oh God, I hope that doesn't happen. But I love.
Do you know this is a perfect time to show my all-time favorite YouTube video?
Okay.
Is it the raccoon guy?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I love him so much.
Like I just want a little bit.
Wait,
Isn't that
Chrissy,
great?
have you seen the Mission Impossible raccoon?
No.
Look up Mission Impossible raccoon. It's so funny.
I don't know how it's gonna beat Smooth
There's
Criminal
the,
Raccoon.
Oh my god! Thank you so much. Look how beautiful my boobs are. You're the best, Lila.
And a sports
Wow.
bra.
Zia, you look like a hot alien.
Oh my god!
Yes,
I've always wanted to be a
headphones
hot
on.
alien.
Mission Impossible. Is it
Wow,
the dumpster
look at
one?
that beautiful gold.
No, it's he's on like a roof.
I'm on the roof. Oh my god. Is he showing his junk? No, okay, I can show this.
If it's a raccoon junk, is it okay?
I think it might be. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, look at him go. Wow.
Oh, he's turning around.
He's so good. Oh, what a good boy.
That's in Manhattan, by the way, over like in one of those
Seriously?
yeah.
It's so cute. I'd be standing underneath him holding a net out.
Same.
I saw the full video that there are people just walking underneath it. It is like in one of those what are the scaffoldings in Manhattan.
That's wild.
Oh snap. Okay, Venti has to scram. Venti, my love, what is coming up for you? Where can people find you, etc. and so forth?
On YouTube, I finally got my strike. The strike is still there, but they removed the limitation. I was banned for a week, 8 days technically.
That's
And,
bullshit. Over what? Oh,
over
you were trying to unage restrict old videos?
Yeah. And it was over a video against Lolicon, which is basically virtual CP. It's like little girls. And I grew up watching anime. I understand the distinction. But yeah, I was just speaking out against a VTuber that promotes Lolicon on her official Twitter and named Gura. And then they struck my account, even though they've reviewed this video 3 times, by the way. They had at first it was not age restricted, then it was, and they re-put it on. And now 2 years later, when I could appeal it again, they just they took out my channel at first. I was just permanently banned from YouTube completely. And then they reinstated my account and then struck me. So this is a video they reviewed several times. So this is an error on their end. They're very inconsistent, very off and on. Is this okay? Is this not? So you could just get, struck at any point for videos that are several years old. So they claimed I was harming children, even though the whole video was to speak out against that. And I heavily censored everything. But anyway.
That's really bullshit. And Venti, what is your plan? Are you going to come back on Twitter?
I'm not sure yet. I've been asking people's opinion about it. I just did a poll on my YouTube and it seems like my viewers are supportive either way. So I'm thinking about it. But coming up, I have a big video coming out. It's going to be like the old style videos I used to make, the lolcow videos like I made on Shoe on Head and iDubbbz Girlfriend, like that style. I haven't said who it's on yet, but it's going to be pretty good. I have most of the work done. I just have to film it now. It took really long to research.
Now I know. Now I want to know who it is.
Yeah. Is it someone we know?
It's gonna be good.
Yes, it is someone you know.
Like closely?
Not closely.
Okay.
So
cool.
I'm making a video on that and it'll be out. I thought it was going to be out way earlier, but I didn't realize how much research I had to do. Once I found out more information, I was like, oh, now I have to research that.
Wow.
So that's why it's taking so long.
Yeah.
But
I think, Venti, you should get back on Twitter because you're not, I don't know. Some people will say, oh, you could get, I don't think you could get sued. But I just think you've already proven a point by being off this long. And I think you just ultimately do more good being on the platform than, you know what I mean? Then you need it for your business and, I just like your tweets. So I selfishly want you back on. Yeah.
That's what I was told by a few people, which is nice to hear. It sucks not being able to speak to everyone. Like I'm
yeah.
so out of the loop. Like it's hard to communicate because that's how people communicate and get and like go on each other's shows and things like
Group
that.
chats.
Get
Yeah.
news. So that's been
Yeah.
annoying.
It's retarded. All right.
So I'm considering it, but the video will be out next week. So I think you all will hear about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think if you come back to Twitter, just have like a thread ready. Like you have an Eliza Blue thread, a whole being off Twitter, like just bump, like what Quartering did. Like he came back with a long ass post, and it was something fiery.
Yeah. But thank you for having me. It's nice seeing everyone here. And
that's you, Venti.
Beautiful. You gave me. You're telling me I should pull down my shirt a little, Lila?
I gave you blue.
Yes.
And then also look, there's Chrissie.
Oh my God, it's me!
Everybody actually did that kind of quick.
Everyone has boobs. In honor of Zia.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Love you, Venti. Love you long time. Dun 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 dun. Doodaloo. Now Cecil's in the middle.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy who feeds all the raccoons? He has a whole YouTube channel. He does a whole bunch of videos. There's like 50 of them. And he puts out hot dogs and grapes and stuff and he feeds them and they all just like crowd around him and they'll like climb up on him and he'll hand hot dogs down to them.
That's what I want.
That's what I want. I was like, oh my God, Chrissy, we should start.
James Blackwood, Raccoon Whisperer. I could maybe get him on the show.
Yes. Oh my God, you should. His YouTube channel is big.
This man, I feel like he lives in a state of, how should I put this?
Loneliness?
Disgustingness.
Okay, it's 10-7.
Oh God, they're all out there waiting for him.
A bucket of grapes. I'm going to throw that whole bucket out because I can't get out.
How does he know they
the
like
door
grapes?
to do the hot
Oh,
dog.
he's Canadian.
Oh,
Look at them. They're all waiting. Look at them.
And they're all fat
These
because he's been
raccoons
feeding
could
them.
take over his house.
Oh my God.
Come on, watch your toes.
There must be 2 dozen there.
They're trying to get in the house.
They are gonna attack. They're gonna eat his face one day.
If he dies, they might eat his face.
Look.
Oh my God! Look at them, all eating grapes.
Raccoons.
There's so many of them.
Look how cute they eat.
try to
I like
count
that they have
them.
to
Okay,
raise
I'm
their
gonna-
heads to chew.
I'm going to go
And I
over
love
there.
that they have little hands whenever they grab stuff.
I love their little hands.
And
Wow,
sit
they're
on the,
fat. He feeds them a lot.
Oh yeah, he
These
feeds them
raccoons
hot.
are obese.
Oh, stop.
Oh, now they're
Oh,
fighting.
going at it. Look.
Now there's a raccoon fight happening on his porch.
Sometimes
When's the
he
last
sits
time
on the bench.
See,
this
it's
bench has
snowing out
been
right
cleaned
now.
or painted? See, he's
And the temperature's low.
foregoing other areas of his life for
Those
these
grapes are
raccoons.
gone, that whole bucket, just in 2 seconds.
Oh
I'm
God,
going
now he's got the
along
hot dogs
raccoons.
out.
Oh my God.
God. He's just got a bucket of raw hot dogs.
go.
Oh my God, they're so fat.
Look at
Oh
him.
my God.
Oh my
great.
God.
They get
This
a hot
is
dog
so
and they
uncomfortable.
There's
back
got to
to
be
another
30
one.
raccoons at
They're
least.
like dogs.
I don't know where they all come from.
Dude, this guy is the
Oh my
best.
God.
This is America right here.
Yeah,
Like I
they all love
want to
me.
hear the Star Spangled Banner
Because I got the food.
playing
Bro,
behind
he's
us.
Canadian. Can't you
Yep,
hear it in
I
his
get
voice?
Buddy hanging
Beside
off me.
her.
He's American at heart.
This is America
go.
right here.
Ready? Here you go.
This is why they can't take our guns away. Is that we need to keep this going.
There you go.
We must protect this
Oh
man's
my
right to
God.
feed
We have-
raccoons.
We have to protect
The
this
thing's
man
sitting
at all
down.
costs. He's a national treasure.
I got 8 pounds of hot dogs here in this bucket.
8 pounds
Woo, things are
of hot.
settled
Is he
out.
gonna eat
I'm
one? Is he gonna
holy
save one for
smokes.
himself?
I love him.
Yeah.
Does he name them? Did they all have little different collars?
Oh my God, that'd be
Yeah, I got
great.
2 hands going here.
They
Oh my God.
They're all,
They
I'll
like
tell you,
sit
these
on
are
his
really,
shoulders.
Really
It's
super
wild.
hungry because of the cold. And it's -6 here right now.
-6?
Celsius.
It's got to be Canada.
So
They
it's
put the
below
little
freezing.
hands on his shoulders. That's like what Muffin does.
Oh.
There we go.
Ew,
So
what
they,
his little hand just like touched his
and
junk by
it's-
accident.
we're going to be have a big snow again tonight.
He's like, I gotta
Halifax
fatten
got,
these little puppers up for the
traffic
winter.
is, the 2 bridges are closed in Halifax because of
This is
accidents.
my new favorite YouTube channel.
And,
It's
I wonder
amazing.
what happens though if he dies. Like, what are all those raccoons
There you
gonna
go.
do?
The
They're gonna
raccoons,
starve. Because look at how fat they are. They're so used
fat.
to
They're gonna eat his corpse. Is what's gonna happen if he dies.
Oh my God, these more grapes? What's happening now? Yeah, he got more grapes out. So he goes grapes, hot dog, grapes.
They get their dessert first, then dinner, then dessert again.
And now more hot dogs.
Oh my God.
Those are the
Grapes,
fattest.
hot dogs, grapes, hot dogs.
Those are the fattest raccoons I've ever seen.
They're obese.
I want to go to one of those raccoon cafes in Japan so bad too.
Me too. I want to go to Raccoon Island.
That would be so fun.
These raccoons are diabetic.
They're like waddling all that way.
Now
Can't even
what
get
are
up.
those? Crackers? He's got cookies.
Man, oh man.
Those are cookies?
He's feeding them church cookies.
That's amazing.
These
Okay,
are
I can sit
bad
down now.
cookies
Peace.
that they bring out at the end of church.
This was waiting on the doorstep when I
On
got
Amazon.
home.
Oh my God. Dude, we gotta get this guy.
He's
on
gonna
the
have to
show.
give them insulin.
Yeah. They're like, what'd you get? Show us. Look at them eat the
I
cookies.
got a 50-pound bag. I'm surprised they're out, I got
I'm
a 50-pound
surprised
bag
they're
of
out.
dog food today. But,
Dog
I'm
food
surprised
is
they're
now.
out in the cold.
Look at him. He's got dog food now.
This is why they're fat. He's overfeeding them.
I know.
Okay, this guy needs. Look at this. He's just pouring dog food on the floor now. This is after grapes and hot dogs.
No, this is like more food than they would eat in the wild.
This is too much, dude.
No shit. Look at them. Do you ever see a fucking raccoon that fat?
Never. These raccoons are twice the size they should be.
They look like seals.
They're literally waddling. The one was
not good.
Barely climb up
They were,
the porch thing, like the
underneath
railing.
the
He was
deck
trying to
eating
get up, and
stuff
he was
that
like,
fell through the
It's fucking raccoons. Look, and he's got a cat
He did
inside that
so.
he's neglecting.
I'm mad at you.
This cat is
Gone
so
cat.
pissed. Look at this.
He don't care what I think.
No, he doesn't. Because
All
he's
right,
got an
we'll
empty
go
bowl
with
over
the
there.
boys again.
That cat's like, those raccoons eat better than I do.
How's everybody doing? Yeah.
How's
Oh, you're
everyone
eating
doing?
that,
We're
are
doing
you? Is
great,
it good?
Dad.
It tastes good. You get away. Get.
Oh
Look at
my
that fella sitting up
God. They
And
are
this is
cute.
my
but
buddy
He is killing them.
that tries to get in the house. Yes, you are.
Oh my God. Look at the size. He looks like a Pokemon.
How much fucking dog
They,
food
they're
is
not
out
supposed
here?
to be round.
Oh,
They're
Is it
all
just
round.
me, or is this guy like, this is an origin story of a supervillain, and those are all humans?
Yeah, he gets bitten. One day they don't. He comes out with no more
25.
food,
25 up
and they all bite him, and he gets like
Yeah, he's gonna
that's the most
forget
I
to bring
ever
the food and
had,
they'll eat him.
yeah,
But
super
yes,
rabies.
all
like
And this is the
Catwoman,
cat.
Raccoon
for you, O'Connor cat.
The cat is upset,
Yeah.
as he should be.
He is definitely getting the bum end of the
That's
deal.
like,
Poor
I am
little
leaving
girl.
you. Oh my
Huh?
God.
Poor little.
Wow. This
Oh,
is
that's so
riveting.
funny.
James
Yeah, I love
Blackwood,
this
Raccoon
channel.
Whisperer. He's not whispering. He just gives them so much food. Imagine moving here and the previous owner forgot to mention that 30 raccoons show up nightly for dinner. Great.
Yeah, he's not a whisperer. If he had no food, and they were hanging out with him, he'd be a whisperer. He's just a guy who's giving them a food orgy every night.
Yeah. He's trying to kill them. Maybe that's his slow game. Maybe that's something my dad would do, actually. He's like, if I just kill them all.
I'm gonna give him
Food.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy
Anna,
cow.
I drew you.
All right, let me.
See?
I can't see it.
I love the hat.
It looks just like you. Is that a pizza hat?
Oh my
No.
God! No, that's my my screening hat.
It's her hat.
I love that hat. It's so freaking
It really does
cute.
look like her. The boobs
And,
are
look,
great.
and there's her little Game Boy thing.
What's happening with her hand?
I tried to draw the guy. I don't know. It got messed up. But you get the point there.
Wait, he drew the belly ring, which I love.
She got a belly ring. That actually was already on this piece of paper, but
Oh,
Perfect.
it works though.
yeah. That's
That's-
Anna.
Oh my God. Can we look at this painting? Anna just whipped this out like it's a random Sunday night, and she's just banging this out. I
And
think
she
I get
made
it.
golden hour.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And I think right, because you don't like painting for other people because it feels like a job. So maybe that takes away the joy from it. But then you also don't want to sell them.
This
I'm
is
weird.
so soothing.
It is soothing. I feel soothed.
Right? Like this is what I need to start watching before I go to sleep instead of like shit that's gonna keep me up.
Anna,
Like,
how
I
do you
need
know
something
how
that's gonna
many
calm?
how many colors to make when you're mixing up your colors?
Oh my God. Well, Dixie's gonna answer for me. It depends on what I'm doing, but typically, if you know what colors are in a human face, you can make just a standard palette.
Oh.
You could be like the female Bob Ross.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Did you
Like
guys
a
hear
hot
that
Bob
theory
Ross.
that Bob Ross was actually a serial killer and all the places he painted were where he buried his victims?
That's wild.
Because actually
That's
a lot of
amazing.
bodies have been found at the places where he painted.
Well,
That's why he calls them happy trees, because that's when he finally
Because they're
got
growing
rid
from
of.
corpses.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, I saw. Speaking of that, I saw the weirdest serial killer story that was actually true. There was a plane flying over Denver, like the mountains, and there was a blizzard going on, and a passenger in a commercial jet was looking at the mountain, and he saw lights blinking, Morse code, SOS, and he went to the pilot, and he's like, "In that mountain, I see SOS." They call it into the state police. It was a guy's car that was stuck in the snow and just was doing that. It was like 5 below. He was about to die. And this passenger in a plane happened to fucking see it. They save him.
Whoa.
And then 20 years later, they find a body there. And they realize he got stuck. He just murdered 2 people and had just buried them there. And he got stuck. So they actually saved him. He should have died.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
But yeah, they figured it out 20 years later that he was the murderer and he got stuck the night he was getting rid of the bodies. And how fucking weird is that? A commercial jet, somebody, just a military person who knew Morse code or whatever, fucking was just like, yeah, we're being sick now. I just saw this in this mountain.
That's
anyway.
It pays to know Morse code. Imagine you didn't know your Morse code. And that's definitely Morse code, but he's saying I'm fine. Everything's okay.
Don't come down here. I'm not burying a body.
Actually, the Morse code says I'm gay.
He told the pilot, I see this guy saying I'm gay over and over in the mouth.
Let's keep going. I'm sure he's fine. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Jacob Rotten, thanks for the super chat. Lila should sell those doodles. Merch idea?
$10,000.
I think someone would pay it. That'd be very simpy. Brian, raccoon crack dealer. Yeah, he's feeding those raccoons way too much. Brian, maybe sit in warm chowder. Okay.
I've been watching Mikey Chen. I don't know if you guys know him. He's got a Strictly Dumpling as his channel on YouTube. It's a food channel, and he just goes around and eats, and he does food challenges and eats all this food. But he was just eating chowder, and everybody's bringing up chowder. And even though it's in the the connotation of jizz, I want chowder. Everybody keeps
chowder's good.
Chowder.
I had a cream of turkey soup today. It was really good.
And a nice bread bowl, God, that sounds good.
Russell Hall, some women are borderline impossible to get off. I'm probably one of those women.
Or Russell just maybe needs to work on
maybe you're lazy in
a
bed.
little bit. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, that's why he's so obsessed with Gates McFadden.
Russell, Dylan Mulvaney would be a perfect spokesperson for a PUC tightening cream. Use our product and you'll tighten up like a trans who forgot to use a dilator. Wow. Actually, isn't it the other way around? Oh, right. I see. He's got a lot of ideas, this Russell. I don't believe for 1 second a woman who had never climaxed wouldn't look over at some of the garden vegetables one day and get ideas. The story is BS. Okay. He's a little skeptical then. Does it seem odd that a woman would wait until her 60s to be curious about what an orgasm feels like? She's never got frustrated or horny before?
You know what? I think this is her excuse as to why she's about to come out as a lesbian.
Ooh.
Ah.
And she doesn't want her she doesn't want to have the guilt on her, so she's going to be like, "Oh,
Maybe
it was my
she's
husband's fault because
gay.
he couldn't please me."
Right. She could be gay.
That's why I turned to women.
Right.
Wow.
Viking. Stuttering John wants you to mention his friend Nicholas Gurr. Oh, I will.
Does
I
this
had
guy
him
actually
interviewing-
stutter?
No, I think it's a make. Push-ups. Are you all going to Matsuri? Yes, I am going.
When and where?
Matsuri.
It's an anime Matsuri convention.
I'm
August
gonna dress up as Chibi.
through the 30th. Chibi!
Anna, that was so much fun.
It was one of the best times. Anna just did like incredible makeup on both of us. Like just just whipped it up. Made us both look amazing.
So freaking cool.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
I still have photos I haven't posted from that.
I have the photo of how you put the dress on backwards.
Oh my god. Yeah, I put the dress on backwards at first because it had the big bib in the front. I was like, this looks not sexy. What did I do wrong? Could Cecil be like an anime Sailor Moon girl?
I usually go as like a drunk idiot to these cons.
What about Sailor Cecil?
Yeah.
Sailor Cecil.
Sailor Uranus.
And it's just like you're in a brown costume.
No, Cecil can be the moon.
Yes, the actual moon.
How dare you.
Where is Anime Matsuri this year?
Houston. That's in Texas. Matthew Chambers, is Anna going to paint a picture of her praying mantis encounter? It could be a cool caricature drawing. I did not hear this story. Were you attacked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Inside
air.
your studio?
Mm-hmm.
It got inside your garage? Damn.
It got inside my shed. But
Your shed. Yeah. Your she shed.
Anna got attacked by a raccoon on air once.
What?
I did. Yeah.
Did it
She
like
thought
try
it-
to bite you?
No, it was sleeping on my feet. It was a baby. I thought it was Tulip that came and crawled next to my feet. It was laying on my feet for like 10 minutes. And then I went
was a
down to like
raccoon?
pet it. And then I realized it wasn't Tulip, and we made eye contact, and I like screamed, and it ran out.
Oh my god.
So it was actually cuddling up on you?
It was cuddling on my feet because I have a heater under my desk.
That's so cute.
But it could have also given you rabies.
Usually
Yeah, I
it's
know.
only during the day though. Like if
Well,
you
I
see a
was on
raccoon
Friday
during the
Night
day.
Tights, and like I was off camera, and like I thought that Tulip had just come and laid on my feet. So I was like, because she does that sometimes. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And it was not Tulip.
I would have tried
That's a crazy story. Frank,
We
were you
gotta
trying
find
to
that
say
clip
something?
because she just starts screaming. her
Somebody
head off.
knows it. Somebody told me one time, and I played it, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
Playing over and over.
I would like to see this.
Your announcement over and over and over.
That's funny. Oh, okay. Whose podcast is playing over the announcement for Stat Joe? Cardiff. Electric the Potato. Jacob Rotten. Andrew Tate is free. Still guilty, girls.
What are we
I'm
guilty
so
of?
confused.
He was
Tate-
never
I don't know.
charged. He was never charged with anything.
Oh, I haven't
The
been.
entire time he was in jail, he was
Not at all.
uncharged.
How can
I
they
don't
keep
find
him
him
for that
I
long?
don't find him interesting anymore. I don't know why.
Who is this?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew
Oh.
Tate. I feel like he's a tryhard.
I have never really.
You know what blows my mind is he is absolutely hideous. I don't know, like, why girls fall for him.
I don't know
That's
either.
That's why he
Do
tries so
girls
hard.
fall for him? I thought it was like a
Yeah,
bunch
like one of
guys.
his things was bragging about, oh yeah, these women do this stuff for me because they're in love with me. And I'm like, how?
They're probably all fat. They probably have low self-esteem.
No, he's got money. That's it.
Or that.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, I fixed you, Anna.
Oh yeah.
What was wrong?
The hand. But then
Now
I
you
messed
look
up
like
the eye.
you wearing pizza, like a pizza hat.
No, I have a
A
mushroom.
mushroom
lipstick.
hat.
It's the
Oh.
cutest hat ever. I love it.
Thank you. I wear it when I stream my Harry Potter video game, Chrissy.
Ooh, okay, I have to watch that.
That game is so addicting. I can't
It
stop
is-
playing it.
Oh no, Brittany's gone. She's doing good though, deranged. Push-ups. Venti, thoughts on the Stormy Oh, she's gone. What are your guys' thoughts on the Stormy Daniels thing?
I don't care, and I don't know why they're making a big deal out of it and indicting it. It's the stupidest thing.
You don't know why?
what it is.
I do. Okay.
Trump.
I don't know why, but it's so stupid. I don't care that he slept with a porn star. I don't care that he paid her off. None of this matters.
Wait, what happened?
It's a
Trump was
miscon-
indicted.
For what?
Anna.
Listen,
You didn't hear
Anna
that
is
Trump
on
was
another
indicted?
level of not knowing anything.
I love that. That's my goal.
Right?
Wait, hold on.
I
Can
have
I
no
tell?
interest in politics, so give me an overview of what happened.
All right, let me embarrass Anna just for 1 minute.
Okay.
She
right.
sent me the calendar, and in November she wrote.
Oh my God! Stop!
Oh my God!
She wrote Happy 9/11 month, and I was like, Anna, do you think September 11th is in November? And she's like, yeah.
That is the 11th part.
Give me a break. I had a blonde moment.
My parents consider it their 9/11 because that's when I was born, November. Wow.
But yeah, so the whole thing is it's bullshit because one, it's past the statute of limitation. Two, it's a misdemeanor, and it's gonna die. It's just to embarrass him, but he wants to get arrested. Like years ago, he had an affair with a porn star, and his lawyer paid her not to tell the story.
Right.
Now the lawyer paid her with his own check, like from him, and this was 6 years ago, and it's a misdemeanor basically. And
Wait, I'm so confused. Why is that a crime?
Stupid. It shouldn't be. It's the dumbest thing
it
I've ever
shouldn't
heard.
be, but it was.
Well, they're trying to tie it to what campaign funds mismanagement?
Right, except they already know the money didn't come from the funds; it came from the lawyer. Like, so but they're just it's a fake charge.
Why does anybody care about that though?
Because
Like,
they
this
don't want
guy
Trump
isn't
to run.
president
They want to.
anymore.
They want
they
to.
want to hurt
They
him.
want to like weigh him down. They want to humiliate him because they're still so butthurt that not only did an outsider run, but he won presidency. And they
Wait,
still
so
mad that he won.
they're thinking by suing him for having sex with a hot porn star, that's gonna embarrass
It's
him.
going to backfire because he already has gone up in the polls, and he wants that picture of him in cuffs. He wants it more than anyone because that will solidify him. Like they even said, the Post wrote a whole article. Like he's
like
almost
victim of the elites.
He's almost lobbying to be arrested because he knows, one, it's a bullshit charge, but he could be like, look what they're doing to keep me out. Like, look, like he becomes a martyr. Like it's just a win-win for him if it looks like the powers that be are just trying to fuck with him, which they are, which is actually
Can it
true.
disqualify him from running at all in any form?
No. They just think it will hurt him. They don't understand. It's
They think it's like a smear.
and it's not going to hurt him. Nobody is like, we are voting for Donald Trump because he's like the pinnacle of purity. Like,
No, and he's not even a hypocrite. It's not even like he acts like he is or speaks out against that kind of shit. So it's like,
Wasn't his wife at one time a porn star?
No, she did like
She was like a model. Yeah.
But I mean, it's like he's been a well-known womanizer for decades. It's like, and they're going to be like, oh, we got you now. You fucked the porn star. He's like, no one cares. That's already big said. No one gives a shit. Like, it's like, that's bad. Yeah, no one's looking for him for like moral authority on, like, you know what I mean? It's like they just want him to get shit done.
They're like,
they want a good economy.
People are like, fuck all the porn stars you want. Just get gas down. Just get eggs back down.
Exactly. But
Stop
they're
giving
still
money
like,
to Ukraine. Yeah.
They're still living in like, oh, this will hurt him. It's not going to hurt him. It's going to solidify the base behind him because they're going to rally to him because they're going to be like, this is bullshit. There's a witch hunt. This is all trumped up charges. So, you know, it's going to also get a lot of swing voters to be like, yeah, this is bullshit. Like it's impossible to look at that shit and be like, yeah, this is legit.
No, it's so dumb.
You actually think they'll run Biden again? That seems unbelievable. Like he's
they'll probably run.
Hasn't he been dead for a year?
I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't like get rid of him already, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Kamal's
think
just
that-
way worse than they thought.
But they don't really have who they got. They're talking about Gavin Newsom, but he's destroyed California. Like, why would you
Big
get
Mike?
the guy?
Yeah.
I
Why would
hate
you
that guy so much.
He like literally destroyed that state, and it's like, hey, you like what I did to California? I could do that for the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, California, like when I first moved to LA, it really wasn't that bad. And by the time I left,
What
it
year
was
was
just
that?
a slow. I moved there in 2013. Like the
Okay.
end of 2013, 2014. And I liked living there for a long time, actually. And then, but towards the time I left, it was just the homelessness was out of control. Like I would walk outside of work on my break and I saw people shooting up in the alley behind where I worked on Melrose. Like I got harassed by homeless people constantly. Like it was bad. There were tents getting set up right outside my apartment. It was getting fucking rough.
Well, that's the funny thing. It's like COVID was like the most deadly thing ever, but all the homeless magically survived.
Because they got better immune systems.
That's a good point.
They got antibodies from fucking licking the sidewalk every day.
all the
Well,
sharing
like if this
needles.
is like the worst plague in the history since the Black Plague, I mean, the homeless all died in the Black Plague.
Yeah, they'd
But
be burning homeless bodies.
we're still full of homeless people here. Tent City is going strong.
Oh God, yeah. I also drove through like the outskirts of what's it called? Skid Row.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Thank you for the super chat, classic Tang Lover. I will play a little bit of that song for that. What's Eliza Blue up to? Jacob Bratton. Trump should have done it with Brandy Love. Oh man, yeah. Brandy's married though, but
I don't think that stops her.
no.
I was watching this one film of hers, and it didn't seem like she was married at all.
True. Patrick T, what is the cystic growth that Anne is painting a nose to? Wow. Sounds like some shade. But this comment is from several minutes ago. So maybe his opinion has changed.
Wow, that looks
T
incredible, Anna.
looks amazing.
Thank you.
I cannot believe you've done that in this thing.
In this time.
You know
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
She may think September's in November, but the chick can paint. I'll give it to her.
Patrick T, I didn't mean to interrupt Russell's masterclass on flirting. Hello, ladies and Cecil.
Hi.
Thank you, Steve, for the super sticker. Nick Rakita needs to be the moon. Is it Rakita or Rakita? I'll never know.
Rakita.
Okay. JB, hello, Sailor Cecil. Ooh, anchors away.
Hello, Sailor.
Neo. Chrissy, if you want to see Anna's infamous encounter with the mantis, just look up Anna, that Star Wars girl, versus the praying mantis on YouTube. Uh-oh. Is this something you want to relive, Anna?
You can do it if you want, but it's whatever.
I found a praying mantis once that was the size of my finger. It was so cool.
Wow.
Like, I'm pretty sure I showed you in Lila the praying mantis, Chrissy, when you were here. It's in the bug light. It died finally.
Oh, you put it in a thing.
Oh wow.
Oh no, it went to the bug light and it died. Like I have one of those mosquito catcher lights.
Oh damn.
I want to see this.
I showed you guys when you were here.
I don't remember. I would remember the bug.
Praying mantises are pretty cool. I saw one of them catch a hummingbird and eat it.
Damn.
Oh, that is disgusting.
On a video, though. I didn't see it in person.
Is this it right here? Is this it?
I don't know.
Like that's not.
Oh my god.
Wait, let's replay it. I missed it. Let's see.
Like that's not.
Fucking bug. Oh my god.
I can't believe you didn't spill your
Sorry,
drink.
there's a giant.
I love this bug. This bug is my best friend.
I gotta get.
How long ago was this?
This bug is a fucking
I don't
bro.
know.
Who is? What kind of bug is it?
Ah.
Are you an insectologist? Yeah, hit it
Is
with
that
a
a bat?
lightsaber. That's a good idea. You just cook it to death.
It's a Kato's so
Freaking
tickled.
praying mantis thingy.
A praying mantis snuck into your fucking room?
Damn.
This is a funny way for you to dodge the question, but I'm gonna hound you on this when you get back.
I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Please do.
Oh my god.
I'll share it.
Wow. Did it ever? So you
This is
suck
my-
it in?
What?
This is my trauma.
Pickup. They don't.
My struggle.
Wow, that's really it.
A fucking man is like, what on her keyboard?
He looks like
crazy.
he's trying to
Or
fight
whatever,
you.
just grab
Yeah,
it.
he really
I
does.
know.
The mantis.
Yeah, you can do it.
It was the praying mantis mating season, so they were everywhere.
No, don't kill it.
Oh my
Praying
god.
If you had a goddamn
Oh,
gun.
did you find a lot of headless male corpses?
Did you hear my restaurant idea?
Oh,
said, wow, this
Where there was like both males and females like fluttering around my desk, and I was like, "Fuck off!"
Did you
Okay.
pick it up with your hand and like put it somewhere else?
No, he escaped.
No, I flung it away.
And he waited
think.
too long. All you had to do was grab him anytime.
Anna, he's on your hair. He's on your hair.
Oh no.
well, that's mean.
That's so mean.
Why do you have a Batman chair?
Made that.
Why do you have a Batman chair?
You made a Batman chair? What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
What
are they?
And then the whole rest of the stream was about the praying mantis. That's amazing. Wow. Good times. I wish a praying mantis would come in here sometime. Ravenclaw, hello ladies. Stop by to say hi. Hi.
Hello,
Raven.
Raven.
Hello, Raven. Dreams Lunatic. Jennifer Lawrence was the first to get a boob job. That's true.
She had a boob job?
The first.
Didn't even know that.
But she's the first to do everything. Andrew Thomas. What's up, Andrew? Hey, ladies. I am here to simp for sexy Chrissy, Zia, and Brittany. Welcome back, Venti. I hope that things work out on YouTube. I will give her the message. Darth Tamarius. They go out of their way to erase beautiful women, but replace them with fake ones. They claim to hate white men unless they put on a dress. Look at the grid girls. Dylan and Blair. Aren't she her?
That kind of is crazy. You know how they fired all the grid girls are like the Formula One girls that would be on the side of during races. They had these like
Really?
girls.
They
They
got
were really-
the checker things. They do that.
Really?
Well, yeah, they're like kind of in the like the pit stop area, but they're like they're like the checkered
Like a ring
flag
girl.
girls. So
You're
they have-
right.
They're called grid girls, and like 2 years ago they made this big thing. Oh, this is sexist. Why do we have sexy women there? They don't belong there. So this week, guess what they did? They rehired grid girls. It's all drag queens. So now the grid girls are like, hey, we all lost our fucking jobs because you said it was exploitive to have girls. We had good jobs, and now you just have a bunch of like fat drag queens in there instead. It's like, what the fuck?
So that's not exploitive somehow? Like, I don't understand what the difference then.
No, yeah, real girls is bad. Guys dressed as girls, good.
That's fucked up.
It really is.
Formula One grid girls who were fired from their jobs say they lost important income because feminists think they know best.
How about the girls that take the job because they want the job can keep the fucking job that they want? Jesus Christ.
Wait, is this article show the show who replaced them?
Okay, this is who they were.
And first of all, that's not scantily clad either.
No.
That's
No,
a-
it's like sexy.
Night
So
out.
just- yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I gotta see who replaced.
Like ring girls were. I remember when people were talking shit about ring girls, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Just look at the hot girl. And if you don't want to, then don't. Jesus.
Well, that shit didn't go out the window because you got people like Dana White all these people get canceled because somebody agreed to getting canceled. Like all you have to do is say, go fuck yourself. And then they go on to the next thing. The thing is, no one here has told them to go fuck themselves. So they bow down and they fucking bend. But anytime you tell them to go fuck themselves, like if they go to Dana White and they're like, we don't like these ring girls. It's too sexy. He goes, oh, okay, go fuck yourself. That's all he
right.
says.
I love that about him.
A lot of people do it, but not enough. And then imagine being one of these girls. You have a good job, you're traveling, you're having a fun fucking job, and you get fired. And then like a year later, they just hire a bunch of like fat dudes in dresses that are dressing like what the fuck?
And no offense to drag, like I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's obviously an audience for it. People go to drag shows, they enjoy it. It's a fun thing. But guys that are going to race, like, know your audience. That's not your audience for a drag show. Like, why the fuck would you hire drag at a racing?
Why would you hire Dylan Mulvaney to sell Bud Light? Like, they probably lost a shit ton, like a shit ton of fucking money from that.
Remember those Carl's Jr. ads where it was the girls in bikinis, the hot girls in bikinis eating Carl's Jr.'s burgers? That made me want Carl's Jr.'s burger.
Oh, okay.
They
Now,
still do that or no?
okay.
What'd you say, Anna?
Canoe is
Did
back.
the Carl's Jr.'s girls get canceled or no?
They just like got rid of it. They just decided.
Okay.
Once
So here's who they were replaced by.
That's not
good.
your audience, man.
No, but it's you imagine you got fired. You're a woman, and they said we can't hire you
And
because
you're
it's
like
exploiting.
a 10.
We're exploiting women, and then you get and then they rehire these people, and they're like, how is this not exploiting anybody? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be furious.
I would immediately gain 100 pounds and try to get my job back.
Put on really masculine makeup.
No, they should just all identify as men and go back to work.
Yeah. Be like, look.
Do I just came back to say, because I had technical skills. Do I look more like our friend now again?
Like Dylan? Yeah. Except hotter.
Definitely
So
hotter.
much hotter.
I want to have a
this
Bud Light
Dylan,
now.
But
Yeah, I'm craving a
I
Bud
put
Light
the purple
all of a sudden.
top on in the interim while my laptop was charging.
I like it. I could see. I think we should write a little script, a little sketchy script for you.
Yes.
Look, I got bubbles. Wait, pull up the
Bubbles.
Thing bubbles. Yeah.
You have to say
She's my twin, right?
You have to say day 370 of being a girl. Oh, you have that.
She really is my twin.
Love ya. Yeah. Keanu, on stage, do like Andy Kaufman to Elvis with Mozart in 2001 theme, public domain. And then, hi, I'm Dylan, love ya.
Hi. I'm not sure what that means. Get on stage.
You have to go watch a lot of Dylan stuff and get, because you could really pull that
You have
off.
Dylan at home, the Dylan at home, Keanu. That's funny.
Look, I pulled bubbles up. I put a purple shirt on. I was like,
oh my God, there you go. You made bubbles and everything.
well, it's like I just need a clawfoot tub, right? That's all you could do. All for the character.
Backhand. Hi, ladies. Love and hugs. Did you know Zia has merch now? Oh, merch now. Hey, Zia, why don't you tell the good people where they can find your merch?
Oh my God, backhand is the best. I do have merch. I need to, when these boobs are all healed up and I lose the weight that I gained from sitting on my ass eating, I'm going to do more merch. But I've got some merch now. I don't even know where to get it. My Streamlabs store. I should know the link. Backhand's the best. I'm so not prepared. I'll have more soon.
Cool. I'm excited. Well, you look amazing, even though you're in recovery. Has Gino been eating bacon? I think that's a question for Keanu.
I don't know. He intermittent fasts, and then we eat. We eat Skittles and diner food in the middle of the night. So you'd have to ask.
I need to get on that diet.
Oh, that old diet? Intermittent fasting, Skittles, and diner food.
Yeah.
Diner food is the best.
Okay, Keanu, I drew you.
Oh my God, it really looks like you.
Hey, that's so cute. I want
That is
to.
so
Cute. You're really good, Lila.
Lila, we need all of these, and we need you to sign them. We need signed copies of all of these.
I love that. What's our trans friend's name so I can remember? I'll just come on.
Dylan Mulvaney.
I know she's my spirit animal. I think we're twins, so it's either me or Dylan.
Ellen Reese, take Anna to the Little People Convention. Be careful she doesn't take some of them home. Love you guys. Have you seen Anna's Vampirella photo?
Yes, I have.
Which one is that?
It's like the coolest picture ever.
Ooh,
and
is
then
it
I also liked her video that she did in retaliation to the idiots that commented.
Oh.
Oh my God, it was so great. I was like, these people cannot.
Where is it?
fucking
Twitter,
help
Instagram?
themselves.
Instagram.
Wow, I just want to let everybody know how much Keanu does now look like Dylan.
I was charging my laptop and I took the time to.
Holy.
Oh my God.
The transition.
Wow.
That's scary.
Wait a second. Oh my God.
Uncanny.
Day 365 of girlhood.
You need a breast reduction though, Keanu. You're not quite
You gotta
as
commit
flat.
to the bit.
Yeah.
It'd be
You know, that's
funnier
why
if
I'm
Dylan was
surprised
what's
when
her
he
price
did,
was?
like construction, like his
I
face
just think-
reconstruction. Why didn't he get a boob job too?
Right?
Maybe he just wanted
That's
to be
what
like,
I don't get.
or she, excuse me, wanted to be chic and flat chested. I don't know.
I think it's so he could go back at any time, like relatively unscathed. Just got like free plastic surgery.
If I had the balls to get like a boob job, like Zia, I would. I'm like, God.
It's really not that bad. It took me I've been thinking about this for fucking years. And the surgery and going under is literally one of the things that has stopped me for so long. And now the only thing that I can say after getting it done is I wish I had done it sooner because it's nowhere near as bad as you build it up in your head.
It's just that I think that maybe the smaller boobs work for me because I'm not that kind of confident. Like I wouldn't want people to like pay attention to it. Although I like the way it looks when I
just wear a turtleneck.
Oh my God!
I think
just take them out for holidays.
I do love a good turtleneck.
Guys, no matter what.
Middle of a transition, okay? Can we just
just take them out for special occasions.
Have you guys seen those that thing that bodysuit people are putting on to have like a fake BBL?
No.
Yes, I have. I saw someone in real life at a bus stop with it. It was terrible.
What does that look like?
So like maybe you could just put on a suit thing that puts boobs on.
So
remember that teacher that was like a woodshop teacher and he had the giant fake boobs?
So someone did that for me on OnlyFans. It was really sweet. They were like, well, you're trying to pick out your size because I'd been talking about getting a boob job for a while. They were like, well, you're trying to pick out your size. He bought me a bra and then different size inserts that you can put into the bra so you can like get a feel of what having boobs are like. So like you can do that too. Yeah, it was really so sweet.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, look at this. Snatched body. It's a BBL post-surgery compression.
Ooh,
wait, is this her post-surgery or does this add the BBL?
Oh, good question.
Or maybe it keeps you snatched while you're in post-surgery. Ugh.
Because I have heard that when you get liposuction, because a lot of the girls in that group also do liposuction when they get their boobs done, you have to wear compression garments for a while, apparently.
The mommy makeover, tummy tuck, and boobs. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why? To keep it all together so your body doesn't forget what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Hashtag
They don't want the adipose multiplying.
You must never forget. Wow.
All right, kids, I have to go because now I'm running on low battery power. I don't want to cut out on you again.
Oh, Canoe. I'm so excited for our shows this weekend in Staten Island on Friday
Yes,
and
we're gonna have
Jersey
fun.
on
We have
Saturday. It's going to be fun. Tell the good people where they can find you and all that good stuff.
You can find me. It's Keanu C. Thompson on all the fun pages, Twitter, Instagram, and OnlyFans. And then me and Chrissy and Lila are going to be, we're going to be traveling around soon.
Vegas, Dallas. Right? Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
And then, me and you this weekend in Staten Island. And then we're also going to Jersey somewhere. Yes?
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Plans. She'll tell you. Bye, y'all.
Great. Bye, Canoe.
Bye.
I have to go to trans things now. Goodbye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
365 of girlhood. Wow. She really does look like Dylan. And that's like not an easy thing to tell a person that you care about.
But she doesn't know who he is really. But once she starts watching his videos, if she could do an impression, she'll fucking kill with that. And she does.
Oh, yeah. Just act crazy. It's easy to do. Anna's drunk review of Dune is hilarious. Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
It was a long time ago.
It was a
It
long
is.
time
It is
ago.
good. She's like legit wasted. Like it's.
I love
like,
that.
Yeah.
Look at this. How you just whip that up? Looks like Gavin McGinnis.
Oh God, now I want to burn this.
Oh,
I like the rings, Anna.
Yeah.
Watching that mustache come together is like, I mean, watching the whole thing to come together, but like,
I think I blinked and there was a mustache there.
Right? That's so fucking cool.
Just like old age. Okay.
Was all that
wouldn't know
in the
about it.
beginning, like, because you were making a circle? Was
I
that
was
just
making a circle where?
in the beginning? But were you just mixing the paint so you'd have the
mixing
colors?
the paint.
Oh yeah. I pre-mix all my paint.
She's a pre-mixer.
Pre-mixer.
Patrick T. Dylan manages the spaghetti strap like a champ. Dylan got ripped off via his surgeries. Bad job. Interesting.
He looks really old, doesn't he? Like he looks like an old woman kind of now.
Yeah,
It's
the
weird.
surgeries make him look older.
Before and after,
Well,
I don't
he
know
is
this
old.
person.
Like that's the one thing. I'm like,
He's
you
only
should be
26.
investing in Botox, if anything.
He's 26.
Only
Really? Oh God, he
Yeah.
looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
He was probably addicted to drugs at one point. So
I think. I think
Oh,
anal
no.
ages you.
you think someone's fucking him?
Bigwig Chatulu. Hey gals, please pass this along to Brittany. Don't ever give up. You've earned my respect, and I'm not generous with that. The fight you're in isn't about the paycheck. It's about who you are. Win it. Ooh, thanks, Bigwig.
Oh, by the way, when you were saying if someone's fucking him, he did an article or something this week where he said he can't get a date.
Oh, what a perfect alley-oop. Now I can bring this up. Dylan Mulvaney says she still hasn't been kissed as a girl after transition.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Who is surprised?
There are so many men that would kiss you. Stop it. Like there are lots of dudes who are into trans. It's not
true.
like
Jim
a
Norton
crazy
would.
thing. Of
Yeah.
100%. Is there? Can I see a before? I have no idea who this person is. I don't know what they look like before.
Okay, let's do before and after.
They look like a super gay guy.
That makes sense. The name sounds familiar, but like I'm not familiar with that. at
He's
all.
a Broadway star. He was in what's that?
Book of Mormon.
Book of Mormon.
Oh, I saw Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw him perform.
Okay. Yeah, you probably did. All right, let's go to the videotape. Yeah, here he was in Book of Mormon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Super flamboyant.
Mhm.
He looks much the same as a woman. Honestly,
He
just
looks
with long
better
hair.
looking as a dude.
He does.
Yeah.
He looks much younger and better there than he does as. Oh, he looks like. I don't
Now
know, he
it's
looks
like
Cruella de
now
Vil.
it's like boom. Now it's like yikes.
I
Like
feel
now
like
you look like an old lady.
I feel like she hasn't figured her makeup out yet or something. I
Or
don't know
her
what's going
face.
on. Or her face, yeah.
Well, he's only been a girl for 370 days. Come on, give him.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I think Dylan looks better in the picture on the left.
So she kept her name Dylan. She didn't change it to like a more feminine name. I guess Dylan's kind of transgender name. Can go either way.
Oh, the face reveal. Okay, so this was before. This looks like a double before photo.
Oh, there's
Oh my god.
Elliot.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Elliot.
And then after, this was kind of in the middle.
Okay. Still transitioning, hasn't gotten surgery
Still
yet.
figuring it out. And then the face reveal. But that's really flattering lighting and makeup.
Yeah, I was
right
gonna say
there.
it's not bad there.
But it looks older still. It looks old. It's just weird.
I wonder if that's because they took out some of the fat to make it slimmer and more feminine looking. I'm wondering maybe. I don't know how that surgery works exactly.
No, me neither. Yep. God bless.
No one will kiss him. I'm so sad. I'm worried about it now.
I just don't
yes,
believe
You
it.
should get in there.
It's time for someone to step up.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes, Cecil.
Okay, let's see.
Some
Her
of them
millions
wear
of
ski
fans
masks.
love the content creators' often funny and uplifting series, with many praising Mulvaney for her honesty in the video. Having documented her progress over the year, Mulvaney has now become one of the app's biggest stars and has even created a new series called Dylan Does Dating on the beloved channel. Yikes. Okay.
You gotta mute.
Ooh, I have to mute the dog. Okay.
Oh, puppy.
Much like her 10.8 million fans, content creator has had her share of bad luck when it comes to dating and has been honest about how difficult it is as a trans woman. In the short clip, Dylan revealed that she'd never been kissed as a girl and poked fun at her often sweet and girly appearance, appearing in an all PVC outfit. Well, that's not going to help. She joked, "All right, this is getting out of hand. I need y'all to talk amongst yourselves and figure out who is going to take one for the team and kiss me, as I haven't been kissed as a girl yet."
I think it might have more to do not with his looks, but with the fact that he's like unbelievably annoying.
Yeah, it's definitely the annoying part.
Yeah.
Pointing at her corseted top and intense eye makeup, she said she could be sexy and a bad girl before playfully slapping her bum. Ew. But
Oh.
time's a ticking. I don't know how long I'm going to look this good for, she joked before revealing that she'd take a date to the Cheesecake Factory as long as they watch Twilight with her. What the hell's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
How dare you? How dare you slander?
A night out. It's like a nice night for me.
Literally,
Although-
the day that Nick and I got married, we went to the Cheesecake Factory afterwards. So I don't want to
See?
hear this, Dylan.
Yeah. Although the post was tongue-in-cheek, tongue in somewhere else, I bet. Mulvaney's post has struck a chord with many fans who have also struggled to date in the real world. Many have left comments in the now viral video saying that they would happily date the star and share their experiences about dating. And looks I don't know why.
That is frightening right there. That picture.
That is
The makeup
Why
is
would-
caked on too much.
Yeah. It's a lot
making
of makeup.
the wrinkles look more apparent.
But 26, what guy has wrinkles at 26?
True.
See, that's what I don't get. That's what's yeah, why would there not be a boob job? That's what I'm so surprised at.
Because he's not going to stay that way.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He could bail. He's
He's
not
going to go
committed
back
to that.
on the other side.
Yeah. Okay. The recovery took 6 weeks after the face feminization procedure, with the influencer's face looking noticeably swollen after the surgery, showing the realities of life as a trans person, or just, a rich person. However, it was
There
all
is
worth
no
it,
reality.
as Mulvaney was able to show off her stunning result in an epic reveal video.
Stunning, epic.
Stunning and epic. Now, this trans woman born without limbs and abandoned as a baby now inspires millions with makeup tutorials.
Jesus,
How do you
that's
do
bad.
it? Do you just rub your face on the makeup until you have a look?
She has to be so good with her feet. Like, there's no how.
Does she have feet? How? You said no.
Oh my God,
legs.
I watch this person. I watch him. So he's married and
Wow,
he
torso
rolls.
face.
So whenever he
Okay.
sets up his camera, or I don't know who sets it up for him, but he's out of the shot and then he rolls in and then he uses his chin to move the brushes around his face.
What?
He uses his chin?
Someone
What?
with no arms
His
and legs
chin.
and look this good with makeup, there is no excuse for the rest of us to not.
Seriously.
That's
Not-
impressive.
I need to get my shit together. Oh my God.
Remember all those jokes when you're kids? It's like, who has no arms and legs and hangs on a wall?
What do y'all call a guy with no arms and no legs in a swimming pool?
Bob.
Bob. Yeah.
Bob, that's funny.
Art hangs on the wall. Matt stays on your stoop.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in a pile of leaves? Sorry, I love these. Russell.
Russell.
Russell. That's funny. That's for Russell Hall. I'm reminded of my grandmother's joke. Oh, he was busier than a one-armed paper hanger.
I've never heard that.
What?
Yeah, and I had to have her break it down for me. I'm like, what is a paper hanger? It's somebody who hangs up wallpaper.
Wallpaper, yeah.
Yeah, busier than a one-armed paper hanger.
You think that would be? There is a good chance that she's the only person to use that expression.
We
Oh,
could
she
change
said it all the
now.
time. Like everyone was saying it.
Busier than the drummer from Def Leppard.
Now you have to upgrade that phrase to be like busier than an armless, legless, trans makeup influencer.
But I don't understand how could you put makeup on your own face by putting the brush under your chin?
You have to watch the videos. They're crazy.
I kind of do watch. How the fuck is that possible?
This person is always on my fucking recommended and it auto plays, and I'm just like, what the hell?
On TikTok?
No, I don't have a TikTok. On Instagram.
Okay, good. What's their name?
His wedding is bizarre.
Wow.
She married to a guy or a
you're
girl?
saying the armless, legless trans person had a weird wedding? Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's why I call bullshit on Dylan. He can't get kissed, but this no arm, no leg trans woman married a guy. Like I call bullshit.
This person is trans?
Yes, that's the
all
whole
their videos.
thing.
He's like a guy.
That's what makes
Just
him
does
different.
his makeup. He's just a gay guy doing his makeup. What?
Oh
No. It doesn't get any more diverse than an armless, legless, non-white trans person.
I am
That's it.
surprised that she doesn't
You
have a
win.
special on Netflix.
And
Yeah.
you know what? If
It's
anyone
literally winning the
deserves-
Victim Olympics.
If anyone deserves the fame and the riches, Dylan
him.
Mulvaney, move aside. Give this
Yeah.
guy-
Get this torso
Agreed.
man a fucking prize.
Yeah,
Get
can
him a
this
Bud Light deal.
if this person also has Asperger's, they might like win an Olympic medal or something.
Yeah.
They've got
They
it
just
all.
give you one automatically when you're that person.
That's amazing.
No, I bet still it's impressive to could you guys imagine not having arms or legs and to make it as far as he's made it? So
Agreed.
No, that's amazing.
I'm just give him all the
No,
prizes.
he deserves it. He literally
Give him
deserves
all
it.
the love and prizes.
No.
I don't care.
I mean, part of me would like it because I would get to sleep a lot more, I guess.
Sleep.
You
more.
wouldn't be able to get
How do you
swole,
think
though.
that guy is in bed? Probably good.
Guy knows how to like if he rolls around everywhere, he's got to have great core strength.
Yes,
It's,
he's all core.
Yes.
It's like banging a seal, I would imagine.
Or a bag of potatoes.
But not seal the
Imagine
singer.
the Halloween costumes. It's just like I would just be in an Idaho bag, a sack of potatoes. It could be a sack of potatoes again this year. Yeah, again this year.
Wait, he was born without limbs. So on the only plus side is that had to be a pretty easy birth.
Not that easy because
Oh
the
my
mom
God,
just put him on
the
a
mom was
doorstep.
Shit. Oh,
And shot out like a fucking cannonball.
no. You're being
The
mean.
doctor had to catch his mitt.
You're being too mean. Russell, I have no limbs. How am I typing? Speech to text. He looks like Madame the Poet. No, I believe the torso man deserves all the fame.
Hell yeah. I got a lot of respect for Torso Man, to be honest.
Every time you take it in the butt, it de-ages you a week. Yeah, right.
No.
Nick.
That stuff is the foundation of youth. Nick. Kyle Klukin. Even if there are guys into it, Dylan's over the top performance and personality probably turns them off. I agree.
Yeah, that's he's got to be insufferable. Oh my God.
Yeah, if he's that insufferable online, either it's
You're
the
right. You're
biggest
in like
hack-
45. He does like 45.
He actually came in. Nick actually came in and was like, "What do you need?"
No, nothing crazy. Russell Hall, Cecil, you and Dylan are trapped on a desert island for the rest of your lives, and you lost the use of your hands. And he offers you a beach. How long before you accept?
5 minutes.
And he goes, "Love ya, Cecil. Love ya."
Wait, I can't wait. I can't. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I might as well take the blowjob. I got to listen to him anyway. It's not like I have a choice. So I might as well get a reward for fucking having to listen to it.
So how
Yeah, it's
long?
just
5
a
minutes?
Just a beach.
I mean, until you know things are
Until
over full.
until the rescue ship arrives.
Yeah.
The rescue ship would arrive right as it was happening.
As you're coming. And you're like, that's not what it looks like. Because you're going to have to get him on your good side because you're going to need him to do other shit that people with hands need to do.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean,
You're going to need to become friends.
yeah, I reckon.
I'm happy with Cecil's pain in this situation.
I mean, he's got to build a fire. I mean,
Oh yeah.
He has to feed you.
He's
Yeah,
yeah,
I
he's
mean-
literally doing everything for you. The least you could do is let
He
him
has to
blow
wipe
you.
your ass, Cecil.
I mean, yeah, you know what? In this situation, he'd have me so over a barrel, I'd end up be blowing him.
I was gonna ask, would you kiss him after he blows you?
Lord, can we next subject?
Day 3,000 of girlhood. Ugh.
I'm a girl. Can you give me another pussy blowjob again? You want a fire tonight, don't you?
He does have a huge mouth. He could fit your all of your materials in his mouth, all of your equipment.
All right. Well, you're overselling him.
Sonny Smith, they're wanting to tie the payment to Daniels to campaign fraud, making it federal felony. So if convicted, Trump will be ineligible for federal office.
It's gonna get drummed out. It's already past the statute of limitation, and it's a misdemeanor. They already know. They just think it's gonna hurt him to have they just want the photo of him getting arrested. But what they don't understand is he's a master media manipulator, and he wants that photo. And they don't understand why he wants that photo, but he does, because he becomes the martyr. People rap. If you seem, by the way, if my phone dies, I got to say goodnight. But he knows that people rally around you when you're being unjustly persecuted, which is is so clear, So he's
it
welcome.
strengthens his whole brand, which
Right.
is me against the swamp.
Right.
Oh my! Wait, what the fuck is this?
Is that
What in the
Cecil?
hell? What is
Oh my
going
God.
Why
on?
does he look like a deranged Wario?
Oh my God! It really does look like Cecil. It captures his essence.
I love it. Look,
Dude.
I gave you broad
Cecil,
shoulders.
this really it looks like you've been working out.
Yeah,
You gave me-
shoulders.
Am I missing arms though? Am I torso?
Are you a makeup
They're
influencer?
stretched out, Cecil.
They're too
Oh.
buff; they couldn't fit on the page.
Can you put a makeup
Tyler, you're
brush
actually
under my
really
chin?
good at doodles.
I love it.
This is Cecil. I'm gonna give you a capital C on your shirt.
Oh, I never thought of
It is
that.
like Wario though. It's like
I like it.
Wario on a bender.
I'm flattered. Thank
Crack
you,
that
Laura.
Wario.
You're welcome, Cecil. I'll add it to the collection. Thank you.
Wow, Anna, your painting looks like something out of like a storybook. It's really cool. I love the style.
Thanks. Just look up Bruce Timm art.
Bruce Timm?
Yeah.
He draws.
Tim has got two M's.
That's his style. He
Mm-hmm.
does like all like DC comics. Well, Marvel too.
He's got
Mostly.
two first names.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, your last one is very much in this style.
Yeah, these are all. So Bruce Timm, he did a bunch of sketches at like cons. And so I found all those photos and I was like, let me render them.
Cool.
So
That's so awesome.
these are just like practice. So
Wow.
Gosh.
Some people in the chat don't believe it's really you
What?
painting.
I have a whole channel where I paint like this. So
Yeah. Duh.
But she
Who
never
do they
shows
put
her
it in?
face. I don't believe it's her either. Now that he mentions it.
Well, you never show your face.
Yeah. When are you gonna show your face, Cecil?
I don't know if I believe you're real, Cecil.
you guys
Kevin
are starting
Hunt.
to sound like Robert Meyer Burnett.
Do not look up nugget prawn. Lila might know about it. Uh-oh.
Nugget prawn?
Nugget prawn.
What is nugget prawn?
Nugget porn.
Apparently, I am supposed to know about it.
What's the
Yeah,
nugget
why
part?
is she supposed to know? Because
Okay, I know what it is, you guys. It's armless, legless prawn.
Okay.
Oh, because you're a nugget. I've
How
heard
did they
of
find
nug
enough people to
porn.
do a whole porn like that?
That's a good question.
And
Maybe
who
it's the
makes
same
the first move?
of actors.
You know what song I think they have playing while they're doing the porn? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. That's all. I have no limbs. How am I typing? Yep.
Isn't that the American Badass? Isn't that his walkout
Uh-oh,
song?
we lost Cecil.
Aw.
Rolling, 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 rolling. My name
Come
is
on.
Kim. Yeah. That was a little inappropriate. Of course, this is a comedy show, guys. These are all jokes. Surely, if you're still watching, you haven't been offended. Uh-oh. Lila's gone.
Oh.
Well.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's like, one of these days, I'm just going to offend everyone.
People get offended at everything. They get offended at the simple, most silly things. Like you say something silly and everybody comes out of the woodwork. How dare you? I'm like, oh, shut
Dude,
up.
I said LOL on Twitter, and I've had Black Twitter on my ass trying to cancel me for months.
For what? What did
LOL?
I quote tweeted an article. It was just saying like there was a fan casting of this one chick to play Rogue. And I thought it was funny, so I quote tweeted, and all I said was LOL, and they have been after me for months.
So ridiculous.
And I'm like, all I said was LOL, and that's what triggered you weirdos?
People get so weaked out about stuff. God.
Yeah. Like being offended is not an admirable personality trait, but people think they make it their whole personality.
And they get offended at stuff that's not like, look, I've seen some horrendous shit where you're like, Jesus Christ, dude, like that's what the fuck? Like I get why people are offended at certain things like that, but it's never that. It's always some innocuous, some like goofy thing that you're like, I don't even think that's serious.
And I think people honestly pride themselves on the fact that they think it makes them seem smarter or more sensitive or more like culturally fucking better. Like more.
They're on their moral high ground. They're on their fucking moral high horse. No,
yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, 100%. They're like
gay is what I'll say.
Yeah, yes. They want to be like, look at me, I'm a great person. I get outraged at the injustices of it all. And you're like, shut up. No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm better than the people who don't get offended.
Exactly.
Do you know the guests for Wet Spot tomorrow? Yes, Viking. I read them off at the beginning. That's okay though. Tomorrow is Taylor Nicole, Gigi Dior, Madeline Moon, and Rich Carucci. Ooh.
I heard Gigi's name. That means it's gonna be good.
And
I
Gigi.
love Gigi.
She's so sweet.
I do too. Yeah, she's been working. She's been busy lately.
She has. That makes me happy. Good for her.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Kevin Hunsey back. Thank you, Kevin. My dog named after Gambit. Remy LeBeau. Gambit Rogue movie would be great.
Who would you cast as Gambit and who would you cast as Rogue? The last casting of Rogue was pretty bad. Well, I don't know if the casting was bad. The character writing was bad.
You know what? All the actors that come to my mind, they're all like either really old now or dead. So I'm like, modern actors, like
tough, right?
I don't know. Just wait. Wait. I don't want any modern actors to play any of the characters I like because all the modern actors, in my opinion, kind of suck.
I'm trying to think of like modern actors that I really like and enjoy that you're right, aren't older.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise
way
is
too old to play Gambit.
Jared Leto as Gambit?
Oh God.
No.
Man, I just went, oh God, no. No.
Wasn't my idea. It was this one with the Tennessee cop who got banged out. That's funny. What about Henry Cavill?
Not for Gambit.
No, I don't see that.
Everyone casted nowadays looks overly soft. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
I can see that. Yeah.
I need a real man.
There's no more Clint Eastwoods anymore.
Yeah.
Also, like they're
man.
superheroes. Like they should be, and the way they're written in the drawn in the comics, they're always fucking shredded. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't want an obese person being your superhero, like
of course.
If the superhero shows up and you're like, I could take care of myself, that's not a superhero.
But that's what in 2023, all our real life superheroes are obese, right? Look at Lizzo.
I know, it's terrible.
Yeah, wow. I'm like really pondering this, and I can't think of anyone who I would like to see as a Rogue or a Gambit.
Well,
maybe a Hemsworth.
What?
A Hemsworth?
No,
not for Gambit.
He's
too old now too.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Jesus.
Who would be a good Chris Pratt?
No.
No.
Channing Tatum.
Oh God, no. Channing Tatum is
No.
a terrible actor.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
but
the
he's
only
okay
thing that
to
I
look
think
at.
he was okay in was She's the Man, and that's because he was supposed to play an awkward teenage boy.
Oh, Channing Tatum is playing Gambit.
That's like a rumor that's been going on for years.
Yeah, that was a long time ago that came out.
Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam when he was younger, maybe. I can kind of see that.
Who is Gambit? A comic book character?
He's one of the
So
X-Men.
Gambit is one of the X-Men. He's like Rogue's love interest. He's Cajun, so he's got like a really thick accent.
He can touch items and make them explode. But he uses cards, like that's his weapon of
We need to
choice.
pair Gambit up with the 62-year-old woman who's never come.
Make her pussy explode.
Yeah.
Something tells me he might not be interested.
Why, he's gay?
No. He likes Rogue.
He loves Rogue.
He does.
But you know what? He is up for a challenge, so maybe he'd do it for
Yeah.
roles.
And are you going to put pupils in his eyes, or is that the last part?
No, this is his mask.
Oh, cool.
It glows.
Wow. It's like amazing.
Thank you.
To watch the shading happen too. Like it's so incredible to watch it take shape.
Thanks.
Wow.
Everyone should go follow my art accounts where I do this.
Yeah.
a lot.
Follow your art account. It's called Art of Anna. Anna's Art.
Anna's
How does it go? Art of that Star Wars art.
It's
How does
like
it go?
TSWG. It's usually-
Okay. I like that Star Wars art.
I've been posting a lot on Instagram because I'm trying to get that to grow. So
Ooh.
I'm thinking about scrapping my whole Instagram and starting over.
What's that noise?
It's time. Fuck this stupid remote control. It's time to the outro. Lila Hart, love of my life. Where can people find you?
LilaHart.com. I'm going to be in Vegas with Chrissy and Keanu at the end of the month, and in Dallas.
Yeah, get your tickets for the Space in Las Vegas, April 27th. And then Dallas, May 5th and 6th. Hyena's in Dallas. Gonna be awesome shows. Russell Hall, what about Henry Cavill as Gambit, Anna? He makes PUCs explode. Anna has no comment. That's what she thinks of that, Russell. Zia with the new boobs. Good to see you. Good to see the new boobs.
It was so nice to see you guys. This was so much fun. I forgot about the dance parties at the end. Oh my god, these are the best. If you guys want to follow me on stuff, it's at Zia_land on Twitter and Instagram, and Zialand everywhere else. So on YouTube, Twitch, and OnlyFans, it's XIALAND. So that's all the places.
Yeah.
I'm starting Kick soon too.
Kick?
Yeah, it's another streaming service. It's like Twitch, but they're not like all crazy and stuff. And they reached out and were like, hey, we think you'd be cool for the thing. We'll put you on the front page when you stream with us. And I was like, all right, let's try this.
That's awesome. I've never heard of them.
We're going to give it a shot.
Anna!
Hello.
People follow
I'm that
you.
Star Wars girl. You can follow me. Just Google that Star Wars girl and you'll find my YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. I also have art accounts, which just look at the Art of Anna TSWG, and you should find those everywhere. But thank you.
This is how I really dance.
I love it. Chrissy and Lila, the dancing is impressive, and I want to go to a dance party now with you.
We should dance one day. One day you'll dance. They call this white girl dancing. If I were to do my other types of girl dancing, it would be inappropriate.
We should all go dancing for your bachelorette party.
Yes!
Yes.
That'll be fun. Thank you for watching SimpCast. Follow everybody here. And we will see you next Sunday, same time, same place. Keep simping.